going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly podcast that broadcasts every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, simultaneously to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and the Multiverse. What's going on, Multiverse? How are you guys doing out there tonight? And let me ask a question real quick before we go any further. Are we live in Facebook? I got the thumbs up. We are live in Facebook. So hello, Facebook. How are you guys doing tonight? If you cannot catch us live, you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. But if you catch us later, you can't win. You need to be here tonight to win. But if you are here tonight, we have an amazing kick-ass show for you guys tonight. And we're going to give away some amazing stuff as always. But before I go any further, let me say hello to my Canadian partner from the fracking north. Let's get fracked, eh? What the frack is going on? It's the end of the fracking world, yo. What's going on, Todd?
Hi, diddly ho, diddly.
What's happening, man? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Yep, it is. The weather is turned. It is beautiful outside. Snow is gone.
As I was going to say, has it turned for the better or for the worse? You never know in Canada.
You never know, really.
For the worse.
Depends who you are. If you're a farmer, maybe it's for the worst. If you're not a farmer, it's for the best.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So what's been going on, man? What have you been playing this week? You been doing any VR or what?
I don't know. I did some Tentacular.
How was that, Jim?
That was interesting. Videos on YouTube. If you'd like to go
we'll talk a little Tentacular later. I cannot wait to shit all over that freaking beauty. Let's talk about how we need to talk to chat, because let's get that out of the way, because there are 44 amazing people that are here to hang out and chat with us tonight, and I want to go over with all of them and say hi, because that's what I would like to do. And while we're still small enough to say hello to every one of them, Todd, but that's changing quickly, I think, unfortunately for me being able to call everybody out. But here we go. We're going to say hi to Troy Gillis. Troy Gillis, how are you doing tonight, man? Chris9989 is here. What's up, Chris? Kyle, Fracked Up Kitchens is here. What's up, brother? Kubo92, Traveling Man. How are you doing, everybody? He says. VR Spry Guy is here. Chi-Town D is here. Or as my daughter says, Chinatown D. Michelle B is here. How you doing, Michelle? Let's see. Felipe, Doc says 1 week Lirias. He has 1 week till his little baby comes. That's amazing. Congratulations, brother.
Yep.
Let's see. Who else do we have here? We have Techno Glitch is here. What's up, Techno Glitch? How you doing, man? Roots is here. What's going on, Roots? How are you doing? Roots is watching and playing Elden Ring. He is on his new game plus, Todd, and he is just about to make it out of Limegrave.
I don't know what that means.
That's all I can say about that. Bacardi B is here. How you doing? Let's see. Pace Tyson is here. What is going on? Pace Tyson, he definitely thinks he's better than Kyle and Felipe, for sure. Michelle Dillon is here. Michelle, how are you doing tonight? It's good to see you here. Thanks for hanging out. Daniel Kaz is here. Traveling Man, I think I said already. Mr. Tasselhoff is here. What's up, Tass? Do we have Tass in the Multiverse tonight? I didn't even know about that. If we do or not. But Kimberly Worth is here. Kimberly has become a regular. Thanks for hanging out in the Multiverse, Kimberly. You are awesome and you rock. Thanks for being here. Who else is here? Mike Newton. What is up, Mike? How you doing? No Spam in the Kitchen. Nick Thompson is here. What's up, brother? Hack the Game Cat is here. He says, what's up, Tass? Let's see. Man, so many people. It's crazy. It's tough to keep up.
Over on Facebook, we have Glenna Counselor showed up. Jasper has come in to say hello. It's like 3:00 in the morning for him. Dave Drawing is here. Hey, Dave. Nice to see you, man.
Hi.
Nick Elliott is also here on Facebook.
So, guys, sorry, my daughter is begging to come on and say hi. She wants to say goodnight to everybody. So, as we go live, Charlie goes to bed. Good night, Charlie.
Good night, Charlie.
Say goodnight to everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Charlie. All right, let's see. She was begging to do that. Sir Khalid is here. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Mepper is here. Orland Hooper is here. Napier Aerial Photography is here. Wolveraza is here. What's up, Wolveraza? Wolveraza was talking about the other night. He was messaging me about doing some nightmare runs. I think they're nightmare. Do they call them nightmare runs? Is that after the fall? He was talking about doing some nightmare runs this weekend. So I think Saturday live stream, nightmare runs. D, are you there? Are you ready for nightmare runs, D? Are you
I
ready?
need more harvest because I know I'm going to lose those
Harvest.
guns,
You don't need no harvest.
Just gonna lose all your guns.
What's going on, D? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Good. How you got your mic all fixed up now? Everything sounds better.
I
right?
know.
Yeah, you sound way better.
Professional now.
Yeah, the dulcet tones of Chinatown, D. D, I thought D was going to lose it right before we get going. D's we've got D in the background, and Todd goes to me. He goes, "Hey," he goes, "Are you ready?" And I go, "Play that funky music, white boy."
I just lost
D
it.
just about lost it. I figured we might have lost her for the whole show on that one. I thought she was going to slip out of her chair. Who else is here? We got Define. Define Tech is here. Daryl Jones is here out of Facebook. Let's see.
Amber Manser, Paul Fantasy, and Chris Bangerter from Facebook as well.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Chris 007. Alex VR is here. He says, "What's up, y'all? What up, Alex? How you doing, man?" Echo into the Future is here. Kenny, a Polynesian in New Zealand. Sim is here. I am Dickel is here. Virtual Strangers is here. What is up, Wes? How you doing, man? And Key 27 is here. Cast of hundreds of thousands of people. Jasper Simus is here. Terry Church. All good people. I love all these people. They're all cool, amazing people. I'm sure Troy Gillis is here somewhere too, right? Did I see his name?
Yeah,
he's up already. Yeah,
Troy Gillis is always here somewhere. Absolutely. But yeah, it's awesome to see everybody. I'm glad everybody got a chance to come out and hang tonight. The weather is getting better. I know it's harder to just to be inside on these beautiful nights, but thanks for coming here and hanging out with us. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We got a lot to give away tonight, Todd. D, are you guys ready to do this wheel?
So much stuff.
Yeah, ready? So we're insane with these giveaways. We like planned when we first did this. We were like, let's give a game away a week. And then we were like, all right, let's give 2 games away a week. And then we were like, like all of a sudden it became 3 games a week and a shirt and a hoodie and merchandise and products. And now
batteries and guns.
I mean, we were doing our planning and like, holy crap, man, what are we giving away this week? And from our friends at In Dreams, they were nice enough to send us a key for the brand new game that just dropped today, Fracked. We have a key to give away tonight for Fracked. We're giving it away tonight in the chat. We have this to give away.
Swag bag.
Hey, did you see the swag bag yet?
Frackin' A, man.
Look at this. We're going to give one of these away tonight to somebody. A nice bag with some merchandise in it. Should I show what's in it, Todd, real quick? Sure. I did a video earlier, but if you guys didn't get a chance to see the video, you have this amazing backpack, number one. You got a kick-ass water bottle. Look at this thing.
ZStorm says don't.
Don't give it away?
I guess.
I gotta give it away, dude. I gotta give it away. I already got it.
No, he meant don't show it, but now he wants to
don't show it. Oh, because he probably doesn't see his yet. He probably has one coming. We have some artwork.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, that's cool.
Artwork. Look at that. This is super cool too, man. Look at this. Just super cool stuff in here. I didn't even get a chance to really look through all this yet. I just did the video. I literally did the video about an hour and a half ago. Always here somewhere. What else do we got? So we have the Fracked t-shirt. Now, for the winner, it's a large. That's all we got, guys. So, if you don't fit, you don't fit. You got to give it to somebody else. But you get a large fracking t-shirt. Who doesn't want a fracking t-shirt? And let's see. This is one of my favorites right here, Todd.
I know, right?
Look at that. Look how cool that is. That looks so warm.
It does.
I want to wear it. And this thing's pretty cool too. So this, if I can open it, it's a little carabiner, and it says Fracked, okay? On the other side, it says soundtrack. So it's a carabiner, right? Like a carabiner you can clip on like your belt or your keychain. But on the other end, and why it says soundtrack is it's a thumb drive for the Fracked soundtrack together with the
Nice.
carabiner. How freaking cool! How fracking cool is that?
Fracking awesome, yo.
So guys, thank you to Jimmy Bowers at End Dreams for sending us 2 of these. And thank you to Todd for offering to give his up to the community. Thank you, Todd.
Roots just said his Tentacular game of the year for 2022.
It could be. It could be.
How about no?
It's such a good game. I can't wait to talk about it. It's gonna be fantastic. But guys, giving this away tonight to some lucky winner.
Quick shout out to Troy and Amber Gillis for getting a couple coffees in on that last little coffee thing that popped up on the screen. Thank you very much.
I was busy. I missed it. But yeah, that's going to be so cool for the giveaway. Again, thank you to End Dreams for sending the keys to give away and sending 2 of these for us to do. They're completely amazing, and the game is great. And we got some other stuff to give away too, Ty. We have a key to Death Horizons Reloaded, donated by Troy Gillis, none other than. Thank you guys so much for donating that. Another fantastic game. We have a key to give away to Swarm. Now, Swarm just had an update, Todd.
Yeah, multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer. We need to get in there and do some of that, man.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, me and Roots were actually talking about streaming tomorrow night, and I said, he's like, let's start with marbles, and then we'll get into something else. And I'm like, that's a great idea. What if we get into Risk of Rain 2, which is a mod where you can play Risk of Rain 2 in VR? And they have some new updates that they just did recently. So I said it's a good time to get into that. But I didn't even think we should get into Swarm. Roots, we should do Swarm tomorrow night, man. That would be amazing. And yeah, and so we're going to give a key to Swarm away tonight. We are going to give a shirt away tonight, and we are at 53 people. If we hit 70 people tonight, 70, we're at 53 right now. We hit 70, I'll make it a hoodie. And you can even do the lightweighthoodie, so you don't have to do the big heavy hoodie, unless you live in Canada, which you always need a hoodie year-round because it's always freezing there. But we're definitely going to give a shirt away tonight. You can do a Q2C merchandise. Multiverse, you guys are getting some merch tonight also. So not a key tonight. You're getting flip-flops. We're going to give another set of flip-flops away to somebody from the Multiverse.
They were crazy popular. Yep.
They were very popular, and we're going to give a set of the flippity flops away. Now, the big gabagool, I don't know who you are. If you're listening out there, man, you need to claim your key for Yuki. So you won a key to Yuki last week, and I don't know who you are to contact you. I just know you by the big gabagool, and I can't get a hold of you. You didn't get a hold of me, so I don't know if you know you won, but we got to use up that key. Otherwise, it'll go bad. Those keys, it's a gifted key. If you don't use it, it goes bad. So you need to really claim it. Let's give them another week, guys. What do you think? We'll give them another announcement here. Please claim it, Big Gabagool. I want you to get this game, but you need to claim it by this time next Thursday, or we're going to respin for Yuki next week. All right. I think that's about the
email mashtagtool@gmail.com or lamplighter with 2 R's at gmail.com.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. I see ZStormGames is in the chat. Did you see what ZStorm was doing this afternoon?
I did, but go ahead.
So Z was live streaming. He was live streaming on Twitch. Yeah, he was live. Yeah, that's what he should call it. Live storming. I'm live storming tonight. Right? ZStormGames is live streaming. But he was live streaming on Twitch this afternoon, and he was doing these super cool things where he got you can actually do things into Twitch now where you can actually like donate, and you can have things in game happen to him by donating. So you can like make like something happen in the game, you know what I mean, where he gets like I didn't see exactly what he was doing, but Z, if you can tell us like the things that you could do in there. I know you're still in chat, so just list off the things that you could do to you in the game. But it was super cool to where you can actually affect him in the game by giving donations. Yeah,
it was absolutely crazy, man, to see that on screen. Like there was so much stuff happening. I'm like, I can't even tell what's going on, but it's crazy, man. It was nuts.
Popping confetti, dropping grenades, bots would spawn.
Yeah, so
those were all things that people could pay $1 or
do.
$2 or whatever it was and do to him. That's awesome.
How freaking cool is that, man? That's why we want to. That's why we don't really push our Twitch a lot, but
It
those are
has
the
full
things I
native
would want to
Twitch
do.
API integration.
As full what?
You could have Twitch chat in Quest.
Really? That was
That's
he did
cool.
say that. Yeah, I remember he did say that. He messaged me and was telling me all about
That's
it, and
a big
I think he
deal,
did say
yeah.
that. That is freaking cool, right? So yeah, and we don't really push our Twitch a lot because we do a lot on YouTube and Facebook, but we're trying to build it up so we can get partners, so we can do stuff in there because we want to be able to do drops, and we are going to start live streaming a little bit more. Right now I'm really only live streaming once a week, but I think I'd like to get it up to like 2 to 3 times a week eventually. And now that I'm having a little bit different things I'm doing with my job, and I don't really have a regular job anymore, so we'll have a little more time to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'd like to be able to start doing that, and if we can do some cool things like Z is doing, that would be amazing. And definitely, guys, go to ZStormGames and subscribe to his Twitch and his YouTube. He's always doing super innovative things, and he's on the cutting edge of this stuff. And I think that's the first time this was done on Twitch in VR, and I think he had a lot to do with it, setting it up. So very innovative, awesome dude, and I think we're going to see him soon too, Todd. I think he's going to come in and help sit in your chair one of these days while you're away. So awesome. Go check Z out. All right, guys, let's get into some news. So we started talking about, in our prep meeting the other day, we started talking about the Cambria and all these leaks about pricing for the Cambria and what we thought that was going to be. And it really led into number one, it led into way longer conversation in our show prep, because it really ended up turning into like a whole thing where we ended up talking about
it was a whole debate.
Yeah, back and forth. We all had our own ideas of what it was going to be and what we thought it was, and if we would buy it at what price, and what we would do with it. And it was interesting to kind of go through that. And at one point, I remember Todd saying, "We need to stop talking about this because we need to have this all for the show." But it was such good conversation that it was hard to get away from. And I said, this is what we need to talk about first. So here's the biggest thing. It came out. I think it was reported by Sadly It's Bradley that the price was going to be right around $7.99. And then that was basically put out there for a few days. And then I think was it Upload who went to someone in Meta and to see if they would confirm this. And whoever it was that with their contact in Meta basically said, it's not going to be $7.99. It's going to be substantially higher than $7.99. Now,
Upload PR definitely took it upon themselves to call Meta and say, "Hey, like, what the hell? What's the rumor? What's the actual fact? Can you give us a clue?" And they said significantly higher than $7.99. They said significantly higher than $800.
$800.
And Z says $1,500, and I think he's right.
Yeah, it's very possible. And then since then, I've heard back again where it was going to be 800 or 899 or 799. I've heard those numbers again too. So really, it's all over the place. We don't know. Nobody knows yet. I think we're going to be hearing something soon. It was also leaked that it was going to be out in September. So it is now May. If you were going to release it in September, I don't know if they said they were going to release it in September or it was going to launch in September, but if you're going to release it in September, you're probably going to want to start taking pre-orders soon, or at least get it out there. And we don't even have a guaranteed look at it yet. We don't have any specs yet. I mean, we have all conjecture and hearsay and rumor, but nothing proven, nothing that Meta has stated yet. So, number one, I think we're going to see something soon. Number two, what the hell's the price going to be, Todd?
I think it's going to be expensive, but I think it's going to hit a different market. Remember, this Cambria isn't designed to replace your Quest. This is in replace of a Pimax or in replace of a Valve Index. This is not a all-in-one standalone headset that you can play at your trailer. Like, this is designed to be plugged into PCVR for its best content. They are saying, though, that it will have a standalone aspect, but I don't think it'll. See, I've read both, that it'll work standalone, and I've read that it has to be plugged into your computer.
Oh, so you read that there's going to be no standalone. So it
standalone
won't.
functionality.
See, I did not hear. I heard it's going to have the XR2 chip in the headset, just like the other one does, just like the regular Quest 2 does.
Yeah, I read something today that talked about a new avatar chip that's might be going into it as well. That's going to put in photorealistic avatars that the
Did hear
XR2
that.
chip won't have to handle. A separate silicon chip will be taking care of that horsepower, if you will. So that could add to the price too, right? Like that's extra tech in your face is good. Someone's got to pay for that. So
Yeah, it's difficult. I'm up in the air about exactly what we're looking at here now. They're talking about this as a business headset that you're going to be able to work with and do work in. They're talking that this is not going to be, a gaming headset. There's talk that, again, you said maybe not standalone, which I haven't exactly heard, but if that's the case, that's a big hit on Cambria.
yeah, that's
To me,
crazy. Right?
I've
I could
heard
be
that
wrong on
it's
that.
going
I'll
to
have
have
to
an XR.
reread
Yeah,
about
I've
it.
heard that it's going to have an XR2, and it's going to have you're going to be able to plug it into your computer. If it doesn't have that, I think that's a big miss for them. But I've heard that it's going to have that. Here's the deal with me: with all the stuff that it's going to have in it, I think it can't be more than $1,000. I don't think it can be more than a Valve Index. If you get more than a Valve Index, then you break a threshold that I don't think Meta wants to make or wants to break. Now you don't need base stations. You don't need any kind of special controllers except for the touch controllers that will come with it. So that does keep the cost down. But if you get into $1,500, who's buying this headset, Todd? Who's this headset for?
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's really like Questers shouldn't be looking at this as their next headset. I don't think this is the next consumer level VR game junkie headset. I don't think that's what they're marketing towards. The
Yeah.
diehard VR, I'll probably get one, but I also work in VR. So for me to spend 6 or 7 hours on a good day when it fucking works, I can easily work in VR. But if it doesn't work, then
Can you easily work in VR, Todd?
I'm just having flashbacks to my video. Like, oh my god, I had such a bad time at the beginning of the week. It was just such a poor Denise. Keep a straight face. Keep a straight face. Oh man, it was so frustrating.
Sorry, I don't mean to be laughing at your pain there, Todd.
Well, I didn't even intend to record that, right? I was so mad. I was like, I have to record this. People need to understand how pissed off I am.
Yeah, you were not happy. I love that somebody else was going through a rant besides me. That's what I love.
Yeah,
Thank God.
I was not happy. I don't rant very often. Boy, was I not happy.
You seem like the crazy one for once, which I love.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see a lot of people making comments here. It's tough for me to read all them. If you guys want to catch them as we go, and anything you think you want to read out, go ahead and read out. But let me just say that I think it's going to be more than $800. I do. How much more than 800? I don't know. I'm going to guess somewhere right around 1,000. I don't believe they're going to want to break that barrier, but I think you were right, Todd. This is not to replace the Quest 2. This is going to be more. You're going to see face tracking. You're going to see, eye tracking. You're going to see a lot of different things in this headset that you're not going to see in your standard Quest 2 headset, but you will probably see in the Quest 3, which they have announced that they're going to have 4 different headsets coming out by 2023. And that one of them is a Quest 3 that will come out next year in 2023. And I think that will be the replacement headset for people wanting to move out of the Quest 2. This headset, I don't know what it's going to be. I just don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know what they're thinking and where they want to go with it. And they haven't said. So
too many unknowns, like you say. They like, what's the field of view? If it is standalone, what's the battery like? Too many whats.
Yeah. My question is this: would you go buy a Pimax 8KX instead?
I don't know. See, I don't have a Valve, so I need everything. I need the base stations. And do I want to get into base stations and running crap around my house? I love the inside out tracking of the XR2 and Quest, right? Like, I might give up a little field of view in order to not have to do all that crap.
But I don't sound like a crazy lunatic anymore with writing my article about why I think the AKX is the smart move if you're looking to go into a into a PC VR headset. If you're if you're a Quest 2 and you're looking to buy into a PC VR headset and you want high end, I think Pimax is the way to go right now with the AKX. I would probably do that over the Valve Index right now for me, and I have both. But I think I would go into that. And people are always saying, "Well, I'll just wait for the Cambria." But if the Cambria is going to be $1,600, $1,500, are people really going to go into the Cambria?
Yeah, I don't know.
The field of view on the field of view on the Pimax and the visuals out of the lenses are game changing. They're that good. It's
I think
difficult to
though
go
it's
from the Pimax to back to the Quest 2 headset.
oh for sure 200 down to 98 or 89 or whatever the hell it is. Like that's crazy. Yeah, no, it's not good. But I think the company Pimax has got unfortunate bad reputation.
They do.
And when you look at the two, you've got Facebook that's got billions of dollars, Pimax that has had janky shit come out in the last couple of years. People would buy the Cambria based on product name over the Pimax.
For 1,500?
Maybe not 1,500 American, but 1,200 American probably.
I don't know who's spending this. I don't know what target audience, unless it's just purely for business. I don't know what target audience they're going to for 1,500.
Well, we have to see it, right? Like maybe it's going to blow your mind and it's going to have 180-degree field of view.
I don't think so. From what we've seen the pictures of it, that's not going to happen. I mean, we kind of know. We kind of know what this thing looks like. We kind of know what this thing, without them actually coming out and saying exactly this is what it is. We've heard what the specs are. It's all been leaked that we think. I mean, again, we don't know for sure till it comes out, but I mean, we've seen what we think are renderings of exactly what it's going to look like, and I don't think it's going to be any different field of view wise than probably what we already have now. Maybe a little bit better. Lenses are going to be better for sure. The facial, the eye tracking is going to be great. The controller tracking, I think, is going to be great with the controllers having a camera on them. So it's going to be significantly better. But let's put it this way. I'm putting it to you right now, Toddy. If it's $1,500, are you buying it? September 1st, they release it. Are you buying it? 1,500.
1,500 American? I don't know. That's a lot of money.
Okay, 1,500 American or 15,000 Canadian.
Right, so that's the difference.
1,500. All right, so yeah, 15. Well, let's call it 1,500 American. Are you buying it? Are you buying it for 1,800? Was it 18? What did that be about? 1,800 Canadian?
Yeah,
Canadian.
there's no way.
Are you buying it? You can't buy it, right?
No.
Now you want a PC VR headset. You currently are really only running Quest 2, and you've been wanting to upgrade, and you were thinking about going to the Pico when they first kind of announced the Pico would be coming. Pico 4, that's supposed to be coming this year.
I'd have to see specs. I can't imagine it's going to be $1,500.
So what would you go? What's if you're buying a headset?
Like TikTok, which has got crap loads of money, right? ByteDance has got tons of money.
So if Todd Jackson needs to buy a new headset, what are you going to get?
What's happening this year? I just don't know what.
That's why. Are you going to go get a G2 HP Reverb G2?
I don't think to that. Pimax if I was going to get an Index, I'd get a Pimax.
You can go get the mystery box right now. Go get it. I order it now.
Sending me text messages saying, "Order the mystery box." It's only $600.
I want to see what's in the mystery box. You could get it. You could get an AKX out of a $500 mystery box.
I could.
Text me. Cardi B just says, "Just buy them all, Todd."
Yeah, right.
All right, D.
You should just all send them to me so that I can do reviews on them all. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, Meta's banging down our door. That's right. D, what about you? You're a little bit different. You have no work. You would not work in the headset at all, right? You would have no functionality. You want the headset purely for gaming. Yep. Would you buy a Quest Cambria, or not a Quest Cambria, but a Meta Cambria for $1,500? Are you saving your pennies right now?
I'm trying as best I can. But no, if it's not specifically geared towards gaming, I'm not.
I think D hits that market where it's ridiculously not in the ballpark because she needs to upgrade her computer. She'd need a new video card. She would need, a $1,500 headset is going to cost her $2,400 or more.
Yeah.
with today's pricing of video cards to get a 2080 plus. I think that's the minimum.
Well, here's the other thing too that we have not talked about. What do we
Cha-ching.
what do we think the minimum if this headset is super high end? What is the minimum card you're going to need to run this headset? I mean, are you going to be running this thing off of a 2060?
Oh, 2060, I doubt it. Maybe
You
at
know what I
low.
mean?
You could probably run Beat
So
Saber.
don't talk about Beat Saber. We don't talk
Sorry.
about Beat Saber anymore. Let's see. You know, I don't know.
I think you'd need at least a 30 series card, at least
For the
to
for the Cambria.
properly, yeah, for it to
Good.
And
properly.
prices are coming down. I just got a whole bunch of alerts that a bunch of them are available today for pretty reasonable prices. 30,
They are.
30
I
80s,
think
90s.
I think Wes from Virtual Strangers put one up the other day. You can get a 3080. I think it was for right around just under $900, like $850, something like that for a 3080.
I had an email for one for $799 for 3080.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Canadian.
Oh wow, that's really good then.
Really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is going to make a difference too, because if you're buying this for a PC VR headset and you can't run it on the current system you have now, that's not just $1,500. Now you've got to buy a new graphics card.
Ask
So-
Troy.
I know. So Troy Gillis just went out and he completely upgraded and not even upgraded. He really got a whole brand new computer. You know, he got
He went
a
up to
what
Cambria.
what did he end up getting? A 3060 or 3070? 3070?
3060 Ti, I think. 12 gig 3060 Ti.
Yeah. Nice rig. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do with that thing. But I think he was saying that he was looking at the Pimax.
Yeah, well, he's looking at the Pirate. His wife's looking at the Cambria.
Yeah. GT is here. What's going on? He says Oculus has always been PC friendly. I don't believe you will need a 30 series card. Hopefully, I mean they could definitely optimize it. They have the power to optimize it. If they can do that, that would be ideal. Because really, you got to make this thing affordable, and that's why I think it's really going to be right around $1,000. That's what I'm pegging my bet on $1,000 for the Cambria.
All right, you heard it here, people.
I'll buy it.
I'll
buy it at $1,000. $1,500. I don't think I'll be getting it. Would you buy it at $1,000?
Yeah, for sure.
How about you, D? Would you save up, or are you just going all in on PlayStation 2 VR?
See, that's the closest attainable goal for me for a new headset because I already got the PlayStation 5.
Right, and you would need to upgrade your computer just to run. So it's a different ball game for you. But
I want it all, but
right. My bank account speaks differently.
So yeah, I mean, interesting times. We'll see what it's going to be. I think we're going to be hearing something very soon. Like I said, if they're talking September, if they're talking launch in September, we need to see something soon. I would say if they're talking, releasing information in September. Then what? When are you going to sell it? In October, November? When did they release? I think they released information about the Quest 2 in September. Like mid-September, and I think it went on sale October 1st, right? Or maybe it was delivered
on sale.
I think it went on. I think they announced it, and you could pre-order it right away, and then it was delivered October 1st. I want to say, right?
Oh, maybe down in the States, that could be.
Yeah. So I mean, they could do like a hey, and September pre-order start September. Here's the announcement. Pre-order start the day of the announcement, September 1st, and then October 1st we ship. I mean, they could do that, right? I guess. So it depends. But I definitely think that we will be seeing some information soon. And all the thoughts about the PlayStation VR 2 and the Cambria being in direct competition are out the window at this point for me. I don't see how there's any competition here when you have probably a $600 headset with PlayStation VR 2 and a $1,500 Cambria. Now, spec-wise, I think they'll definitely be comparable. But when you're talking that much of a price difference, then I don't think you're comparing the two anymore. I think you're comparing now the Quest 2 to the PlayStation 2 VR or the new Quest 3 if that's out by the time the PlayStation 2
well, they're saying, well, it could be because they're both 2023 now, right?
They're both 2023. If you believe the rumors that most people are saying, we are not going to see the PlayStation VR 2 until spring of 2023. So why couldn't, and they're already saying 2023 for a Quest 3 launch, why couldn't they launch, around the same time? But if that's the case, I don't see the Cambria and the PlayStation 2 VR being in direct competition anymore. Or, again, spec wise, I think it'll be comparable, but really, what are we
Not
comparing here? You're
direct
comparing
competition.
a $500 or $600 PlayStation VR2 headset to a $1,500,
There
$1,600
was
Cambria.
rumors about the PlayStation 2 VR or VR2 headset that because it's going to have its own like DisplayPort cable or HDMI cable or something that they might be able to make it work with PC. Is that still a rumor?
I mean,
I haven't heard
it
about
is.
it.
It won't. I don't think we'll see it with this one, but I think we will see it sometime in the future where PlayStation, the PlayStation VR2 or another iteration,
TVs
will
and
be will be
You
a
plug it and
PC
go back and
headset.
forth.
But there's very possible you could see somebody hack this thing and break it and jailbreak it and get it and make it work. Why not? Why couldn't you? But that would be the ultimate, right? If you could ever make this thing into a
Yeah, right.
PC VR headset, and what a win for Sony at that point.
Or vice versa. If you could take your Pimax and plug it into your PlayStation.
Oh yeah,
Can you imagine?
could you imagine? That thing would melt the PlayStation. It would just start,
Right.
it would just start smoking.
Mhm.
Oh, too funny. But it is extremely fun and extremely, it's enjoyable to, start speculating on hardware. It's one of my favorite things. I'm a big hardware fan. I'm a huge software fan too, trust me, because software runs it, but it's just really ended up turning
Oh,
into
it's
it.
a whole debate. Yeah.
It's just fun for me to like, see what really is going to happen. I love talking hardware and speculating on hardware. It's something I really do love. Um, let's see. Let's talk about before we do a giveaway. We're going to give away Swarm here in a minute, but let's talk about. There was a huge meetup this week, Todd, and out in
Oh, yeah.
California. Did you get invited? I didn't get invited.
I did not get an invite, and I'm bitter.
They think they're better than us. They think they're better than us. But yeah, I think some content creators and some Oculus Quest ambassadors, our buddy GT being one of them, got a chance to go out to California and see the new Meta store. Todd, what do you think of the Meta store? Apple store, because it looks like a
Well,
fucking Apple store. What do you
I
think?
love how everybody compares it to the Apple Store, but really these manufacturer focused stores aren't new, right? Apple's done it for a long time. Microsoft's had a store for years, and you just go in there. It's all it is, Microsoft shit. I'm not surprised at all that Meta has a store. And with their planned for 4 headsets in the next 2 years, there's planned for a new Meta watch, smartwatch. There's planned for AR glasses. There's planned for a Ray-Ban Facebook Stories 2.0, if you want to call it that. There's enough stuff that I think you could warrant having a store. Like I would like to go into a place that has that giant screen and do like
Cool.
AR immersive VR in that little space there. Like, oh my God, what a way to get people into VR, to walk into that thing, slap his headset on them. And even if it's Beat Saber, let them play a VR game. I think
For
it's
sure.
smart. Very smart.
Let me just say hello to some people in the multiverse. Tass is in there, and he says, "Let's see, Rafa Mello 2K is here in the multiverse. What's going on? How are you doing?" Gregory Goyle 34 is in the multiverse, and Zeta Gray 11 is hanging out in the multiverse as well, and lots of others, I assume. LSM 99 is there as well. How you doing, everybody? Thanks for hanging out in the multiverse. We appreciate it. We're going to stop in there in just a second after we get done talking about this. And before we give that a key, we're going to stop in and say hi to the multiverse in the Metaverser lounge. But yeah, I mean, back to the store. Todd, looks pretty cool. I mean, I saw some pictures that GT and some of the other content creators put up, and it looks super clean and just like, it's just cool to see that they're willing to go through and do this. They have their portal in there, the Meta portal, which
Yep.
is their,
Like 4 versions
their,
of that. It's their Amazon
yeah,
Alexa device, right?
exactly. They're gonna have the watch. They're gonna have the watches, like you said. They have the Ray-Ban stories in there, all
Mhm.
different kinds that and sizes and colors, and that they're
Did you
doing with
see
the
the
Ray-Ban
swag bag
stories.
everybody got?
Yes, I did.
I know. I'm so jealous.
I'm
Again,
not jealous. You're jealous.
I'm jealous. But in the swag bag, they got a portal, they got Ray-Ban stories, they got shirts, they got they treated him really well. I think everybody had a good time. Some of the pictures were great.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
it's
don't
so
know.
cool. It's I'm so glad that a lot of these guys got a chance to go out there and
Tatiana
get to
was there.
yeah. I'm glad everybody got a chance just to go out there and get together. Number one, it looks like they were, a lot of them probably met for the first time here doing this, which is great and amazing. I'm glad they got a chance to do that. Plus, they got to go out, had a chance to go out and see something. To see VR have its own store, or not really its own store, but it to be featured heavily in a store of virtual reality. That's a stepping stone. That's a big deal for virtual reality.
Mm.
From coming out of the shadows of something that was um, considered to be extremely part of the modding community and not mainstream and not real gaming, to the point now that we have our own store where you can go in and actually do virtual reality. I think this is a sign of things to come. And, hopefully when Apple does their headset, we start seeing, though, I'm sure we'll see those in a store. And, you can see more things happening with this. And I'm really excited to see that. I'm glad that they did this, number one, and I'm excited to see all the content creators go out there and get a chance to hang out and take a look.
I even saw a cool picture of Alex and Skiva with GT.
I did. I saw that today. Alex and Steve were out
Yeah,
there
it was
for
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm going to be
We
seeing
were
those
hoping
guys
to get
next
GT
month.
pop in here for a bit of a cameo today, but he's traveling this afternoon back to the UK. So
Yeah, we were talking to GT because we thought it would be a good idea to maybe have him come in and talk about it a little bit. If he was still on the West Coast, we could have him come in and talk. But he actually was traveling today back to the UK. He left around lunchtime today. So maybe we'll I'm sure it's something we'll talk about on the next Reality Bites on May 14th.
May 14th.
Yeah, May 14th.
14th.
So let's do this, guys. Let's stop into our multiverse. Forget about the meta multiverse. Let's go into our multiverse and say hello to all the people hanging out and take a look at our room, Todd. We got some changes to our room, huh?
Yes, this is just going to be the regular.
Yep, you can see the link on the door there. Q2C VR Gamer.
What's up, Tass? How you doing, man?
Oh, good. You caught me as I'm trying to direct Gregory to the to hashtag multiverse.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
Nash can even surprise you in the multiverse too.
See, I just pull you right in. See? Who do we got in there with you, Tass?
So we got Gregory, Zeta, and Hack, and Michelle was going out and coming back into sync. I'm guessing she got moved to another room.
Michelle B says my audio was out of sync. I left the good room. Can't get back in. It's full, baby. No. Hack finally made it to the big room. Hack is the one who always is. He says he's late, always coming in. Hack BMX, and he can never make the main room, but he is in the big room now. Congratulations.
Yep. So, but yeah, it's a nice little.
So we had over 300 people sign up and say they were interested in going to the Metaverse tonight to take a look, and just having that kind of exposure is amazing. It's awesome to see. I'm extremely happy with it. And look at this great room that Todd has designed and done some great stuff, man. Todd, why don't you show us around a little bit?
So head upstairs, if you wouldn't mind there, Jason.
Todd, let's put that on the big screen. And Dee, can we say goodbye to you just for a minute? And then we'll come back. Well, we're going to put this on the big screen and we can show it off. Don't swear at me. Did she just swear at me?
She's like,
all right, so this is the Metaverse. This room changes on I was going to say weekly, but on a episodal basis. Whenever they've got something live or something that they're going to stream, the room changes. But every time we stream Thursday nights, this room looks just like this. So you'll see images of all of our moderators all the way around the top level. You can see us all. There's 2 doors on the top floor. One of them takes you to the game portal right there. That takes you to the Sidequest giveaway page. The Infiniverse portal.
Yep, right here. Infina Hub.
This one takes you to the Infina Hub, which is like their main hub for you hear all those people buying apartments and doing all that fancy stuff inside the multiverse. That's where that takes you.
And then on the other side,
game of the day. And there's a click to our buy coffee website. You can go there and buy us coffee if you feel like it.
Very cool.
And then down at the bottom.
Nope, going down. Boop. So you got
just
3
a bunch
rooms.
of different games and stuff. There's rooms that are. Some of these are other, like this is VR reviews right there.
Nick Elliott is asking, what's the best way to find the room, Todd?
The best way is to go to Grand Central, which is the main hub of the game itself. You can look at your
You can
watch.
say
and
go to Grand Central.
button, or say go to Grand Central, and that top one right there will take you to Grand Central.
Okay. Go to Grand
Once you're
Central
in
for
Grand
us, Tess.
Central,
All
go
right.
there, but turn on safe mode.
Oh, yeah. No people.
So basically, you can navigate everything
Grand
right off your
Central.
watch, guys, which is pretty cool.
Grand Central. Come on.
And it's voice activated. Which is
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, but you can also go to the Q2C storefront and where apartments and stuff. Makes it a lot easier because I remember first going to that area and just not knowing where the hell to go.
Yeah.
So the reason I had him go into safe mode is because you can hear everybody in this space, and sometimes there's people having conversations and whatever. So this is Grand Central. It's the same on every instance of the game, but that yellow room to his left,
Right there.
that's where we stream. Every
And then
Thursday night.
also right here.
So
They do it as a
this-
big
In
portal.
the middle is our show door as well. You can either
That's
one of
so
those doors will take you. Look at that. There we are.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So right in the Grand Central, which is their main hub, you can see our door to go in and see us live at 9 p.m. every week. And GT says, what app do you use to get into Grand Central? And that would be the Multiverse app. Multiverse.
It's called the Multiverse. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go into the Oculus store, just type in Multiverse. It's a free app. You just go in and download the app. You can create your account, and then you're in, and then you can just travel around the entire multiverse. Mepper says, does the multiverse have a way to favorite rooms? Can you save your favorite rooms?
They're working on a favorite room thing, but right now, if he goes to rooms, the last 20 or whatever many rooms that is, are the last rooms that he has visited.
Not really, but it's kind of random.
And if he
not
hasn't
always.
visited up to 20 rooms, it'll just throw in random rooms.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Very cool.
But they are coming out with a way that you can actually click and favorite them.
Let me just say hi real quick to Andy Gilmore. What's going on, Andy? How are you doing? Andy was on a VR podcast of his own tonight, this afternoon. I saw, and I hope it went really well, Andy. And congratulations on joining that podcast. Andy is the admin and founder of one of the other the Facebook groups, one of the larger ones. They have over 70,000 subscribers in their Facebook group. That we will. Nice. You get to hear me drone on and on and on.
Well, that's why I turned around away from the screen. Say hi.
Let's see. Dave Drawing is here. Dave, how you doing, man?
Oh, Hack's going streaking. We gotta go.
Michael Roberts is here. Of course. Let's go.
Let's look at all those thumbs up.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Tass. Thank you very much. Everybody in the multiverse, thank you guys. We'll see you again. We'll stop in again before the night is over. We appreciate you guys hanging out in VR and watching us, as always, every Thursday, 9 p.m. in the Metaverse or Lounge. Thanks, guys.
Hi, guys.
Okay. Are you done cursing me out now, woman?
Dude.
Continuously yelling at
Never.
me. Continuously. Did you watch my video yet, D?
I thought that's what she was doing.
Oh? That's what you'd be doing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, man. Leave me alone.
I know. Mind Jive is here. What's going on, Mind Jive? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for coming and hanging out. I can't wait to. I'm going to go back later and just watch everybody's answers in chat of what they thought about Cambria. I'm super interested. There was so many people talking. It was difficult for me to keep up with what everybody was saying, but I think it's a great topic and people are really interested in it. So I will definitely go back and I'll read all those comments, guys, for sure. Let's give away a key, D. What do you think? We got a wheel ready?
Yeah, of course. Always.
Let's give away a key to Swarm.
Go, girl.
Roots, are we going to do Swarm tomorrow night? We're going to do multiplayer Swarm? It's such a good idea. Marbles and then Swarm. And then we could even go after that. We could go into Risk of Rain 2. Because Risk of Rain 2, you can get like 4 or 5 people in there. D. Such a good game. Good piece.
So this is for Swarm?
Mm-hmm. Swarm.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Huge wheel. Nibblehind is here. How you doing? Nibblehind says, don't mind Mash, D. Tell him to go play Beat Saber, which is probably an insult in his book. It is. That would be serious insult.
I never pay mind to Mash anymore, Nibblehind.
Yeah, anymore. She at one time she did. Not anymore.
Yeah, at
Not
one
anymore.
point.
It's time for me to find a new wheel girl. Felipe is a new wheel girl. Never D.
Orland
You know
Hooper.
that. Never.
See this reality bite show?
Oh, look. Oh, hey,
Nope.
you can't do
Nope.
that to GT. How dare you?
Yeah.
Nobody puts GT in a corner.
Uh,
Orland Hooper, congratulations, my
Orland.
friend. What an amazing game. Congratulations.
Right.
Just hit me up. Hit me up on you can hit me up on Messenger, Eric Masher. You can hit me up on email, mashdaddycool@gmail.com. Best ways to get hold of me, or get a hold of Todd at lamplighter@gmail.com. But congratulations, amazing game. I think Roots said he's down for Swarm tomorrow night. So guys, go to Roots' Twitch if you want to see me and Roots and whoever else we can get in there. I don't know if it's more than 2 people or not, but if we can get more in there, we'll get more in there. D, do you have Swarm?
Have you finished it yet?
You don't have Swarm? What? You do? Well, you do now. You do now. Check your inbox. You do now.
Okay.
Congratulations, D.
Right after I watch your video.
Yeah, right.
Right. And timestamp it while you're at it.
But yeah, everybody go check out Roots' stream tomorrow night for marbles, and then we're gonna do some we're gonna maybe do some Swarm. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. So let's talk let's talk some games. We've been talking hardware all night long. Let's talk some games. We have a new game that was it's been announced for a while, but it was actually given a date finally. And this is it's a cool little experience. I don't know how much game there is here, Todd, but let's talk about and let's look at the trailer for Area Man Lives.
Let's pull up the trailer before I tell you what it's about. If it works.
Yeah, well, we like it when things work.
Of course.
Definitely easier. Do you even Swarm, bro?
Right. I swore. I threw up afterwards, but I swore.
It's a lot of work to brew coffee one. Usually at home, I just suck on.
Larry Kirk is here. What's going on, Larry? How you doing, man?
I told Alice her kid wasn't allowed out here. He's always ruining my season tiles with pencils.
What's with the echo?
The whole game, you got an echo?
Yeah. I hear him talking like.
Want to take a few
That's
calls?
weird. His voice is
Most
weird.
of the time they want to talk, but always hang up before you give your thoughts so they can't hug you back.
You're on the air with Taylor.
You guys hear an echo when the guy's talking?
Just with the
dialogue?
voice. Nope, not with the music or anything.
No,
but
yeah, just with the voice. It was weird.
That's weird.
Maybe that's part of it.
I'm just gonna take a
His
big
voice sounded
sigh.
weird.
Hi, Taylor. You don't know me, but I think you're supposed to help me. and I know that sounds weird, but all week I've been having these premonitions, I guess, and I was trying to ignore them, but they're important, you know? So I thought, okay, if I need to act on the news I've been getting, then I need a sign to confirm it. And then your show came on, and you said, hi, this is Taylor.
I know.
My middle name is Taylor, so I think you're my guide.
This is like a bad accent. I can't
I'm
look
gonna
away.
keep listening to you for more from me.
I got my finger on the button to turn this thing
looking.
off, and I just can't.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's too
So
funny.
apparently
Okay.
the people have been waiting for this game.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Waiting?
Well, it's a unique take on game, right? Because it's voice controlled. You're a DJ who has to solve mysteries in this little village or in your city, and you talk through the game. And the questions you ask and the things that you do with change the outcome. And apparently there's multiple endings. I don't know. This game is up for games. Dude, I'm on losers. It's wacky. It's pretty wacky.
Maybe part of the mystery is the echo and the talking in the game.
Oh, God, the only reason I kept that fucking trailer on
Oh,
longer was
this-
because I was getting into the echo. I don't know, man.
What?
It looks so, that's the first time I've seen the trailer, so I don't know. It's coming to the Quest store near you on May 12th.
Come on, tell me you guys are looking forward to that. Really?
I'm
Everybody's
looking forward to the idea, but I'm not looking forward to that. That looks worse than Tentacular.
Oh my god. It's up for the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah. It's up for an award at Cannes.
Fantastic.
I don't know how many games make it to the Cannes Film Festival, but
I'm not gonna say anything about this until I experience it.
Right. Fair enough.
I'm super.
It could just be a really bad
super
trailer.
excited. I'm super excited. Dude, that was the worst freaking trailer I've ever seen. Like, if the game is amazing and they just put that trailer out there, I'm like, what the hell, man? Who made this trailer? Freaking Helen Keller? Why would you put that trailer out there? That's terrible.
It is terrible. But like I said, the concept of being able to play this game strictly by talking, I think it's
Traveling
cool.
Man says this is going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Oh man, Area Man lives. It's going to.
Area Man lives.
Millions.
$20. You
$20, $20 May 12th. So next week we will find out. We better call on your keys for this.
We better get a key because I want to try it and see what this is all about.
Good, because you know what?
In the video, who's doing it?
Because I wasn't going to do it. So let's talk about this. So we had to rock, paper, scissors. Who was going to go do the barnstorming hit that is freaking Tentacular? Tell us all about how great Tentacular was, Todd.
I really wanted to like this game. I watched a couple YouTube. I recorded all my content, played it, and thought, what the hell did I just play? And then I went on to YouTube because I wanted to see what other people thought. And everybody loves it. I couldn't find a single video that said it was terrible. It is the worst game I've played all year. It was so boring. Like, I'm sure maybe as it goes on in the story, the puzzles get a little bit more interesting because you're this giant octopus. But I was bored out of my mind. Like, oh my God, it was terrible.
I can see it being super in-depth. You just didn't give it enough time. I bet you were probably like 5 minutes away from this thing turning around and becoming a freaking amazing experience that you just blew, man. You had to get. You have to give these type of games 6, 10, 12 hours before they get good.
Right. I didn't release my inner octopus. Yes, that was the problem. It was so bad. Like there was times in the game, and I cut up the footage to take away all the boring parts because, oh my God, it was boring.
There would have been no fucking footage. There would have been 2 minutes of game.
I had 2 hours of footage in a 25-minute video, and that's not because I had to pick and choose. It's just because I cut out all the crap.
Like, you didn't leave the bandages on your tentacles long enough.
That was so stupid. Oh my God.
Dude, if you cut out all the crap, all it would have been is our intro music.
Yeah. So there's parts where I went from the city to some sort of machine thing, back to the city, to a dump, back to the machine thing, back to the city, and I didn't do anything. All I did was bang a guy on the head and listen to him talk. I was so
bored. You don't want to do that though? But you're in VR though. You should be able to with that in VR.
I don't know. Is anybody in chat who's actually played this game and liked it? Because I'm very curious to see if someone.
That says Mash had a mini rant and he didn't even play it. I don't need to play it because if Todd doesn't like it, there's no fucking way that I'm going to like it.
I've got a really high tolerance for crap, and
more than me. Roots says he's downloading it right now.
I'll see what you think, Roots.
Put it this way. I had a key for it, and I could have put it in the Virtual Strangers account, and I didn't bother putting it in there because I know nobody's gonna play it. So I was like, Todd, here's the key.
Yeah, and
nobody's gonna play it.
Maybe for the younger audience, maybe I should let my daughter play this. Maybe she'll get a kick out of it. I don't know. And maybe those people who love the puzzle games. The only puzzle I had was put 4 blocks from one place to another place. Like, come on, it was so boring.
You had to toss 10 objects into that container in the back.
That was so stupid too. Like, and then the game lets you move around, right? But you can't move past there's these little buoys in the water, so you can't go any further past. But it lets you go like 30 feet onto the ground, but then no further. Like, if you're gonna let me on the ground, let me on the ground.
Yeah,
it was just dumb. Like,
Mepper says everything is better in VR, right? How bad would it be flat? Could you
Oh
imagine
my
playing
god!
that?
Can you imagine?
Uh,
It's a Steam VR game. Like this game came out. This isn't new. They just put it on the Quest.
what
And,
do you think? Without
I
playing
couldn't-
Area Man Lives, are you more excited to go back into Tentacular or play Area Man Lives?
I want to play Area Man Lives. I want to release my inner Howard Stern and see if I can, excel at the disc jockey job.
But KK.
No, it was bad. It was so bad.
Doesn't look fun, right? I don't know. It's probably just me. It's probably just me. I have low tolerance for these types of things. It's probably one of the best games. It's probably up there with Half-Life 2 that I played yesterday. Probably that good. It's probably up there, and I'm just being way overcritical. That's what everybody says. So
That could be. That could
I'm
be.
sure. I'm sure it's super amazing. Can't wait. It's
So
either I
far,
go
haven't
back.
seen a
Let's see.
single
I go
version
back
in
and play
chat that's
Half-Life
actually
2 in
played this.
VR. Yeah, I go back and play Half-Life 2 VR, Fracked, or Tentacular.
And I'm not kidding. If you YouTube Tentacular Quest, there isn't a single video that says it's bad. I don't understand. Like, were these people all paid? Because I wasn't.
Probably.
Oh my god, it was bad.
Yeah, I'm not going to be playing Tentacular anytime soon. I'm so happy that you did the did the review for it.
To me, the Tentacular game audience is the same audience as Cosmonious High. And Cosmonious High was 1,000,000,000% better game. If you want a puzzler and you want that kind of animated kids
Right.
feel,
People
Cosmonious
killed.
High has so many things to do.
And people killed Cosmonious High. They killed.
That
They
game was
killed
good.
it. But they're getting this one's getting. I mean, I'd like to see a Quest Store. What's getting the better rating? Is Cosmonious High better rated or is it Tentacular?
Can you check D?
On it.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
And yeah, because you can't walk 6 feet in Cosmonious High without a puzzle to solve.
You have something to do at least. It's all weird
Constantly.
shit I wouldn't want to do.
It's all weird. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but you can't tell me you're bored.
I just remember going through Cosmonious High going, I don't want to go to class. I don't want to go to school.
Yeah,
Like
right.
I don't want to.
That's the biggest thing.
Like I can go to this class and like go to class,
Go to math class or
and
science
do these
class.
things. I'm good. I'm good. I mean, it was a beautiful game, cool looking. I'm like, yeah, it's fun. I'm like,
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
This one not so much.
Oh, too funny. Too funny. We had Diane Jackson sliding into Facebook. What is going on, Diane? How are you doing? Thanks for coming and hanging out. Andy Gilmore says past 3 a.m. night all. See you later, Andy. How you doing? Thanks for coming in hanging out with us. We appreciate it. And he did say he went all well with his podcast interview. I'm glad that went well, man. And I will only try and check it out when I can to take a look at it. Interested to see what you had to say, my friend. Ralph G is here. He says, Todd, did you take drugs before playing? No? Well, that's the problem. You need to be stoned as Spicoli. And who doesn't love that? That's the reason I'm high.
Right?
Tentacular 4.5. Cosmonious High 4.8.
Good.
Gems they are. What
I like said, they probably got their own audience, which is fine, but I don't know who the audience is for Tentacular.
What is the rating on? What's the
But
rating?
then again, too, Cosmonious High, they've got out of 233 ratings. They got that 4.8 for Tentacular. I think it was only like 41.
41,
So-
yeah. What's the rating on like Shadowgate?
Yeah, like that game better have 7 million reviews. Like, come on, you can't even compare the two.
Yeah, just out of curiosity to see how people are rating things, and who's the audience that are rating games in the store? You know what I mean? Who do you think those people are?
There's a lot of content creators.
We all need to create. We all need to make our voices heard and start doing more ratings. If we're playing these games, it's important, and it's something that Oculus or Meta looks at. It's something that developers look at. It's something that content creators look at. So it's important that we do these things. Give it to us, D.
Both of those games that we just talked about have a higher rating than
Shadowgate.
4.4 out of 222.
That's ridiculous.
What freaking world are we living in, dude? Come on. Shadowgate's one of
Cosmonious
the
High has a
best
higher
games you
rating
can play.
than Shadowgate. Everybody in chat better go on to Shadowgate's thing right now and give them a review.
Seriously,
That's
go give them a
crazy.
5. Go give them a 5.0. They deserve it, man. They deserve it. Shadowgate's one of the best games,
That's
one of the
great.
best experiences you will have. One of the most beautiful games. It looks like a PC game on the Quest. So
And I've
that's one of
played
the
it.
best
I've
games.
played it. I have
Hey,
that one.
D, I know.
Yay!
I know you played it.
I've only made it like
Oh,
a
girl.
half hour into it, but I've played it. That's progress,
Tell
right?
everybody that part. Don't tell people
You
that
should
part.
tell everybody you
Sorry,
beat it.
but
Just say, look, I beat it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was great.
oh,
Took me 2
did
hours.
I not mention that was my second go through that I've only
There you go. There you go. Daniel Cass says, I no longer trust those ratings. Poker Stars is one of my favorites, has a low rating. Mepper says, who's saying next? I think you need antidepressants after playing Tentacular. Absolutely. Hacked Game Cat says, inconceivable. Absolutely. And proof of how, Barabo Man says, proof of how stupid people are. I'm not going to say
Some
that.
people.
But, yeah,
Well,
it's just
Fantasy, I
interesting.
love Shadowgate, one of the best games for sure, and it is. Get on
It is.
there and write them a review.
Echo into the Future says, I am going to be getting Shadowgate soon. And fun fact, we have, might as well plug this now, Todd, if you have a graphic for me. So during the month of May, we will be doing, we're going to be partnering with Sidequest to do an amazing celebration of Sidequest's 3rd birthday. Can you guys believe that Sidequest is 3 years old already? What a great, amazing thing that Orla and Shane Harris created to give us more content that we couldn't get early on, especially before there was even App Lab. Some of these games needed to be out there. We have 5 keys to give away for Shadowgate, one of the best games you're going to find. We're giving away 5 keys, guys. We don't even, we're saying over 30 prizes. I don't even know exactly yet because I have so many people wanting to be involved with this that so many companies and so many developers saying we love SideQuest and we just want to contribute. So I just had a commitment from Kiwi to give away 5 Kiwi Elite head straps with this.
Yep.
We have Bobo VR, we've got Hello Real, we've got Real Optics. We have our own Mr. Tass is going to be giving away his new Erector gun stock and I think a mini stock too. Did you not say that, Todd?
He did, yep.
So we're going to be giving away a couple of things from Tass. We have all kinds of game keys to give away. We have a freaking Quest 2 to give away, Todd.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like the prizes are insane. We have tons of games. Like we say, 30 plus, because we started off thinking, 30, let's try and get 30 prizes to go along with this Quest giveaway. And it'll be well over 30 by the time we're finished.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's starting to get out now. It's starting to get out, and so we can only contact so many people, and we only, I don't want this thing to get out of control because we have to control all this. We have to give all this stuff away, except for the stuff that's coming directly from SideQuest. So all the stuff that we're giving away with this, we have to do this, and it's a lot of work for us to do this. So I didn't want it to get out of control, but now people are actually, we're not even having to go out and talk to people right now. People are contacting us saying, "Hey, can we get involved?" So
Yeah,
I've
how
got
do I get keys? Here's a couple of keys. Here's a headset. Here's like, oh my god.
Great. It's crazy the amount of stuff we're getting. It's insane. I've got people that are messaging me wanting to donate keys into the giveaway. It'll probably be over 40, maybe even 50 prizes by the time we're done. And here's what we're going to do. On May 19th, our show, Thursday, May 19th, we are going to have here in the Q2C VR Gamer Live studio, we're going to have Orla Harris and Todd. We're gonna have Disco VR.
Tatiana VR, Disco VR is going to be in the house.
Hell yeah. Tatiana is going to be here with Orla Harris, and we are going to interview the both of them. We're going to talk SideQuest. We're going to give them their happy birthdays, and we have a surprise for them too that we're not going to say anything about. We're just going to say we have a surprise coming for them, and that we're putting it together now, and it's going to be amazing. And there might be tears shed, and it might not just be deep.
For once.
Absolutely. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and I see a lot of people already out here, praising SideQuest and showing some love for them, and fairly, it's everything they're getting. All these accolades is completely fair, and they should get them. And it's important that SideQuest has come out and done it, and they're still thriving. People thought that with App Lab, SideQuest would kind of go away. SideQuest isn't going anywhere. They're morphing. They're evolving and becoming something better So it's getting better and better. What they're doing over there is amazing. And if you still want to go get some of the coolest, some of the most cutting edge and free games out there, or experiences that you can try out or check, or even full experiences for free or discounted prices, go to SideQuest. Everybody should be ready to sideload right now. If you're not ready to sideload, it's not that big of a deal, guys. It's super easy. I'll tell everybody out there, anybody watching right now, anybody, the 10,000 people that will watch later on Facebook, if you don't know how to do SideQuest, message me or message Todd. We'll walk you through it. We'll personally walk you through. I don't care how long it takes us, because everybody should be able to be sideloading right now. SideQuest is so easy to use. There are a million tutorials out there on how to do it, but you don't even need them. It's that easy. You don't even need a cell phone anymore, Todd, to sideload.
No, you can do it all
Or I'm
straight
sorry, you
from
don't
the
even need
headset.
a computer. You can do it with
Oh,
a
you
cell
can
phone. Is
even-
what I meant.
You can do it with the headset now. You can install SideQuest right on your headset and not
Right.
even need a cell phone. Yeah, that's new. I
Yeah.
just wanted to also put out, I'm going to drop a link right now, both on Facebook and in YouTube, so that Restream can repopulate it. I had linked the wrong Multiverse app for joining us in the Multiverse, and it just dawned on me that that was the wrong one.
Oh, because there is two of them, right?
There is two. One's App Lab and one's actually on the store, and this is the one that's on the store.
Right. Yeah. So if you go to the App Lab, don't go to App Lab. That's not the right one.
No, the
Has to be
game
on
that
the-
doesn't do it.
Todd.
Sorry. I thought I'd correct before I forgot.
How dare you? How dare you make these mistakes?
I know.
Hey, we need to find a new co-host. He's out. About no. But yeah, anyway, guys, it's going to be amazing. There's a couple of ways that if you guys want to get into this, you can have multiple entries. You're by the time that we're done, we're ready to start giving stuff away. You could have probably, Todd, how many? 30, 40 entries, probably.
Well, it's one per day, so
Yeah. So okay, but you could do it in multiple
anyway,
places.
15, 20.
Yeah. So you're going to be able to eventually. Haven't done anything in YouTube yet, but eventually you're going to be able to
Yep.
get into YouTube and comment there as well.
There's
So every day, this post, we're going to have a post every day, and those posts stay active for the entire month. So you can get into every post, and all you have to do is comment whatever Todd tells you to comment on that post, and you're in. So you could have 20, 25 entries to win something. And the more entries you have, the more chances you have.
better chances of winning.
Hell yeah. So everybody get out there, go win a quest too, man. Go win some Q2C merchandise, because we're gonna have some amazing stuff in there. We might put a beanbag chair in there, Todd. Q2C.
I have to redo the beanbag chair. I don't like it. It's got the old logo on it.
I know we gotta redo it, but we can put that in there. We might do who knows? We're gonna do a lot of stuff. And you can get those amazing hoodies that you see us wear from time to time, the SideQuest hoodies that you cannot buy anymore. They're going to be in there as well. Yeah, because they closed down their store, their SideQuest store. They closed it down for people to buy them. They're only giving them away. So basically, if you want one of those hoodies or a shirt or anything from them, you got to win it, and you can win it with us. So that's all we'll say about that. Come and see us for the entire month of May. That's a lot. I'm tired now, guys.
Here's one more link just for the YouTubers. This is the link to the Sidequake giveaway. You can click
you
on
go.
that, and it takes you to all their other giveaways, and they're giving away tons of stuff. And it's easy to get points to enter their giveaways. You just have to submit reviews for games, which you should be doing anyway.
Yes, you should.
And then you get points, and with those points, you enter giveaways for hoodies, games, merch, accessories. Like the page is filled with things to give away. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Nick Garris is here. Nick, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming by and saying hi. Appreciate it. Quadzilla is here. Nice that SideQuest hoodie was sharp. Yeah, they're beautiful, man. They're such high quality. They're so good. I need another one, Todd. I gotta talk to Orla. We need another one.
Me too.
Ralph G is here. Vintage Q2C gear. Absolutely. Yeah, the old logo is going away, guys. So if anybody wanted to get the old logo, go get it now, because it is going away soon.
It is. They're slowly being phased out of the store.
Yeah. Echo into the future, they have huge investments. I don't know who that was talking to. Wolferaza says, I would like a new set of Hello Real gun grips. The triggers on them sets them apart from all other gun grips on the market. Smart design all around, but the trigger is very fun. Don't ask J Brat. That's all I'll say. Don't ask J Brat. But yes, I agree. I agree 100%. And yeah, and we from Hello Real, we've got a Snow Fox Pro to give away and one of their new Pro Swing golf clubs which are amazing. Todd, you got one to show?
I got one that I'm going to unbox.
Oh, you haven't even opened it yet, bro.
I haven't even opened it. I'm going to play some golf, and you're going to see all about it. I'm actually quite excited because this is the new one with the actual grip. It's like a golf club.
I love it.
And it's golf season. Am I kidding you? It's awesome.
Yeah. Kyle Kitchen says we're up to 70 in chat. Don't check, just believe me. No fault for that, bro. We are very close, though, guys. We're 10 away. You can get 10 more people in here. We are there. 10 more people. Okay, let's move on, Todd. I'm getting tired, and I'm out of coffee. So
let's give away a game.
Let's give away a game, or do you want to do the trailer? Let's give away a game first. It's been a while. Let's give away Death Horizon Reloaded from Troy, our buddy Troy Gillis. Every week, it seems, Troy donates a key, and he wanted to donate a key to Death Horizon Reloaded, co-op Death Horizon Reloaded. Todd, me and you did this, and we had a blast, did we not?
We need to do it again, man. I had so much fun.
We need to do it again with our haptic vests.
Yeah, we didn't wear haptics last time. We definitely need to do that again.
2-player. It's only co-op only right now, so it's only 2 people. But D, I'll go in there with you because Todd's always
all right. I have the game, but zombies, I'm scared.
They're not scary zombies.
We know what we could do.
Don't try.
Here's what we do, guys. Do you guys want to see D stream this? Death Horizon Reloaded. Here's what we do. Saturday, D. Saturday.
Oh no. I'm busy.
We start our stream on Saturday. Me and you, Death Horizons Reloaded. We play for the first hour of the stream. Death Horizons Reloaded. Kill some zombies, yo. It'll be another zombie killing night, and then we'll get into some after.
My internet's gonna be out.
Do it. Either that, or you're gonna have to stream by yourself and do after
the fall. Okay. What?
No, you can't do after the fall. You're gonna do after the fall.
Oh, you said it. You started to say it. No.
No. You'll love Death Horizon Reloaded. It's not scary.
Oh, I know. I've played it before, but
Plus, you'll be with somebody, so that's the way to do these things, man. When you're with somebody, it makes it better.
The creepiest part of Death Horizons is the guy in the television. That dude's creepy.
Yeah, he is creepy. Some of the big guys, the big fat guys, are a little bit creepy too. Wolveraza says he said Death Horizon super fun. Love the new manual reload they added, and the you can equip your weapons with different pieces now, so you can like grab like a hollow sight off the floor and put it on. You can grab like a silencer or a laser mag, and you can actually attach it to your gun. You have to manually attach it onto the gun. Really cool. Yeah, they keep doing so much with that game. And guys, I think Death Horizon Reloaded, I think they're a Ukrainian-based developer. So support these guys. They need help. Support these guys. Go out and buy the game. But I think I'm right on that. I think they are. Well, brother says the effing dogs are crazy. They are crazy. The dogs. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's give away Death
London
Horizon.
based Dream Dev Studio.
Who am I thinking of then? I'm thinking of somebody else. All right, let's give away the key then. Anyway, hey, go buy it anyway. It's worth it. Support the London-based devs anyway. They need it too.
Totally worth it. Yeah, it's great.
Stop fact checking me, bro. I just want to make shit up as I go along. Oh, too funny. Ryan Brandon says, "Does the Bobo VR ever put the F2 fan on sale?" I do not think so.
I'll check with Ray
now. Travel Man says, "Yeah, they are Ukrainian." Todd.
Oh, maybe they moved.
You were traveling.
Oh no! Look who won.
Hey!
Wow!
Congratulations, Wes! What a game! What a game!
You're a winner.
Travel Man says they are definitely from the Ukraine. See, Todd, you're making me feel bad. Are you just doing this stuff to me on purpose to make me look bad? You think you're better than me?
No, dude.
Too funny. Congrats, Wes. Now I'm sure I know Wes already has the key. I don't know if he wants to keep it and give it to somebody from Virtual Strangers. There are a million things you can do that, Wes. I don't know if he's here or not, but Wes, if you want to keep it, definitely keep it. If you want to re-roll, you can tell us in chat and we will re-roll. Or like I said, I would keep it and we'll give it away on Virtual Strangers. That's what I would do. Or if you have somebody else who wants it. But awesome game, amazing, and can't wait. D Saturday, me and you.
I'm so excited. I'm really excited.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's move on to where are we here? So I did something really cool, Todd, about a month ago. Yeah, probably about a month ago now. I went into AltSpace. I was invited to go in with some people, and we went to see we went to a comedy club in AltSpace, and it's called Failed to Render, and it's run by a couple of guys. Big Al Gonzalez, who's a comedian, and Kyle Render kind of run this club. And the comedy club is called Failed to Render. And it's a full blown real comedy club in virtual reality. And they do live shows 3 nights a week. And you go in and you see a complete like hour and a half to 2 hour set of comedians. And they are in their homes in their VR headsets, and they come on and they go live on stage and they do a set. And dude, they are so good. They're so funny. It's just like seeing a normal comedy show where you have guys, you have your MC, which I think is Big Al is the MC. And then you have, you have your warm ups, your really good comedians, but then you have your headliner that kind of comes on at the end and really just kills it. It's so good, man. I absolutely loved it. I had such a fun time in there. It's a beautiful room. It looks like a comedy club. It's got the brick walls all the way around. It's got the stage in the middle. It's got like a bar. It's got like a bouncer at the door, and you kind of got to check in. And yeah, and people, you have your avatars in there. Your AltSpace avatars, which look super cool. And you
Yep.
can just get in there and have a ball, man. You laugh your ass off, and you can get in there with people you know and friends, and it's just like getting together. I mean, when was the last time you got together with somebody and went to a comedy club and did something like that?
I
Been a
think
few
it's funny that
years.
you just found out about these comedy clubs.
And you
Yeah,
know
I mean,
what? There's no drink
Well,
minimum.
you're
So that
you're you're an
exactly.
AltSpace newbie. You're an AltSpace newbie though. That could be why these are nudie. These guys have done it right.
Yeah,
Like
this
it is
is
very polished, very well done. I'll drop a link to their next tomorrow night's their next show. So if anybody with AltSpace, or even if you don't have it yet, you can still click on this link and it'll take you through the process to get in there and
yeah,
get
absolutely.
AltSpace and do it. But yeah, I've been to a bunch of these different types of comedy clubs inside. I've been to a bunch of open mic ones, which you can just line up on the left side of the stage, and then they just take you one at a time, throw you up on stage. You're in a secured room, so people can't throw shit at you or pull you or get up there and heckle you or anything like that. They've made the stage like a secure spot for whoever's doing the comedy,
Right.
and they're hilarious. And you're right; it looks like a bar. It's filled with people. Everyone's talking and laughing. You hear everybody. Like they're so much fun.
It's so cool. And when I got to do it, I was invited in by Big Al, and they have like a VIP section. So like I was in like a roped off section. It was
That's
super
awesome.
cool. He invited me to go backstage, and it was like going backstage at a real comedy club. All the comedians were back there hanging out, getting ready to do their sets. They were just all in VR, just hanging, talking with each other. I was able to go into the backstage and talk to them as they were getting ready to do their sets. And
Super
Todd,
cool.
when you're backstage, you can see through the wall and you can see everybody out there. They can't see you because they see a solid wall behind the stage, but you can see what's
Right.
going on. So it's just
That's
like
cool.
it's like being behind the scenes, man. And it really is like a full-blown comedy club. And people should know about this. Number one, it's free, guys. It's free. Anybody can do this. Now they have limited spots. Not everybody can get in there. It's not like the multiverse where you can have multiple instances. This is it. You have one room, and you can. I don't remember the number of
Yeah.
how many people they can fit in there, but they only have one room.
25
to
is
get in
pretty
there.
common for AltSpace.
Yeah, yeah. And and I think it's something that more people need to go and see. It's something that when I saw it, it had a profound effect on me to the where I was like, why haven't I been in here before? Why am I not doing this? And when am I going to go do this again? And now I want to get in there. I want to take like my wife, and I want to get with Wes and his wife, and you and your wife, and Dee and Roots, and let's and anybody who wants to go, let's all get in there on night, because they do it 3 nights a week. They do it at 9 p.m. I don't know what the time zone is, Todd. Do you know what the time zone's there? But I know
What's
they
the
do it at
time?
9 p.m. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. They do it at 9 p.m. And they
8
runs
p.m.
for like
Mountain Time, so 9 p.m. Central.
9 p.m. Central. Cool. And you can get in there, and I think it runs for like an hour and a half or something like that, which is great. And and you can talk to the people you're with, you know what I mean? You can, clap, you can give thumbs up, you can give like the emojis. It's just a really cool experience, and people need to do this stuff more. And people need to know about it. And that's what I always end up talking to them. I'm like, guys, if I don't know about this, then a lot of people don't, because I'm in VR all the time, man. And I knew about the club, and I've heard about it before, but I've never done it. You know what I mean? And that's an issue. We need people. More people need to do this. And Virtual Stranger says, "Yeah, I'm familiar with Renders Club. I wanted to check it out for a while, and I think we should really set a time up to do it. I know we have a million things going on this weekend, but maybe next week we can try and all get in there and do it. I just think it would be a lot of fun, and you know, especially for people like us. I mean, we're all really, really close and good friends. I mean, I talk to Todd more than anybody that's a friend in my true life right now. I talk to Roots and Wes more than anybody that I do in my real life now. D, talk to D every day. Um,
Yeah, he
so
does.
yeah, constantly. Uh, D, are you done with the stamp yet? But seriously, I mean, we all live at hugely different parts of the country. You know what I mean? And for us to be able to get together, we've never met each other in person, but for us to be able to get together in one space to where we feel like we're together and not just talking over a video screen, it's different. And for us to do that and then go in and just let everything go and laugh for an hour and a half is a thing that we should all do. And the world needs more of this shit, right, guys?
Yes, big time. It is happiness, really. Like the last time that I was in a virtual space with a bunch of people who weren't playing a game, that's different, was when we did the Virtual Strangers 2021 nominations and stuff for their award show. We did it in Bigscreen. And it was so relaxing and so much fun. We were in there for hours.
It's literally hours.
It was just, literally hours.
A long time, like 8 hours.
But it was so much fun. Yeah.
Full shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should arrange it. We could even do a night where we get the communities together. We put it out to the communities, come with us and let's all go together. They can only fit so many people in the room, but if we put things together, and we could do this again 3 nights a week, so we could do it at any time. We could do it multiple times. You just got to have time to go in and do it, but still, it's a couple hours. It's an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Who doesn't have an hour and a half to go have fun and hang out with your friends?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Kyle says he'll be there.
My wife's not a big VR gamer, but this might be something she'd be interested in, right?
Same thing. My wife is my wife is the same way. But if I told my wife, let's go have a date night and we're gonna get into VR together and then go
If
somewhere.
I told my wife we're gonna have a date night, but it's in virtual reality, she'd smack me.
Well, 6 feet, Todd. You gotta separate even 6 feet from your wife.
That's right.
Social distancing from your wife. So VR is all you got. Onakali says, sorry, D, way to take one for the team because I gotta talk to you all the time. You love me. Stop it. She pretends.
No, I do.
Dave Detlaf is back here. He says, I got to get in this AltSpace. D, bring your brother in the AltSpace.
It'd be cool. You'd like it.
Yeah.
There's also one, just a side plug, but the Metaverse, or where we stream, they also have a. I've never been there. I've been there. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I have been there, but there's not been an event on while I've been there. But they have a place called Joke inside the Infiniverse, where it's a little different. It's the same kind of pubby room, but the comedian is on a television. He's real. He's not an avatar. So it's a little bit different of experience. It's not quite as, I don't know what the word is, but it feels weird watching him on TV.
Yeah.
It's a little neater inside of the AltSpace place where he's standing there walking around and
yeah. Well, because it's live. I mean, these comedians are live in their living rooms. You know what I mean? They're live and they have their headset on. And a lot of these guys, these comedians, don't do anything in virtual reality. They're doing these sets for the first time. A lot of them are, they go out and they recruit these guys to come in and do this. You know what I mean? And they pay some. They have to pay some of them to come in and do it.
Oh yeah,
but
these are real comedians. Yeah,
it's cool that you get to see these people get into VR and maybe for the first time get into VR and put a Quest 2 headset on for the first time. It's super cool, and I just think it's an amazing thing that more people need to know about, and we should definitely do it. I think Wes said to re-roll on that game. By the way, I think I saw that.
He did. Yeah, I saw that too. Nibelheim hits it on the head. Not as engaging, and it isn't as engaging when they're on a TV.
Yeah, this is live in real time, so it's
That's pretty
super
cool.
engaging.
And
It blew
people
me
can't heckle.
away on how much it was.
Pace asks if people can heckle, and they can, but if you get out of hand, they'll
kick you out.
of the room.
Yeah, so like if you start, because you can talk in there, and what happens is if you start talking, because you can raise or lower your voice in there by your controls. If you start talking, they'll just kick you out of the room, and then you won't be able to get back in. So if people start to get out of control, they have a couple of people there that are set to just basically keep things in line, so people aren't being dickheads. You know what I mean? Everybody's there to have fun and have a good time, but you don't want people to ruin it for everybody else. So they do keep it under control, which I think is great.
And you can access AltSpace on your desktop. You know that, right? You don't need to be in a virtual
reality.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, because the show that we were at, there was a couple of people in there that were not, and you can tell the difference because they can't move the same as people that were in virtual reality. So you could tell that they didn't have the headset on.
That's kind of cool how it's kind of cross-platform, flat in VR.
VR bouncers, yeah, they have VR bouncers. VR Gen over in Facebook says Kyle and Al are great people, but AltSpace is a terrible platform. I don't know enough about AltSpace to say that. I'm not in it very often. I want to say this was when I went in to do the comedy show. It was probably the second or third time I've ever been in there.
Yeah,
and this was by far the longest I've ever stayed in there.
Yeah, right.
But we're gonna do it. We should do it. We should set up a Virtual Stranger / Q2C VR gamer comedy night with Failed to Render, and we'll get some people, and if we get more people than we can get in there, then we'll just do 2 nights, and we'll just go in there and have fun. But yeah, that was cool. Go check out Failed to Render, guys. It's really amazing, and yeah, for sure. D, you want to go?
Sure.
Hell yeah! You gonna bring your brother? You're like, man, maybe.
He's free.
Yeah.
He's a
so. Todd, let's talk about Bigscreen. You did a quick little video this week on Bigscreen because they had some news, and then me and you had some ideas about Bigscreen that we're going to try and do coming up soon, I think. And why don't you talk a little bit about that, and we'll hit on this briefly.
Bigscreen added the YouTube functionality to broadcast not only to yourself but to you and your friends YouTube content. You can't broadcast paid YouTube content though, like if it's a subscribed TV series or something that you pay for, that won't work. You can't subscribe. Your people in your room won't see it. But if it's free YouTube content, anybody can host a room or join up with your buddies and watch YouTube. So we thought, wouldn't it be fun if we did a after party and Eric and I and Chi-Town D jumped into Bigscreen and rewatched our show in the audience, and we could all shoot the shit and talk about Q2C and everything else. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, it'd be cool. You were talking about Bigscreen a little while ago and how we did, the show prep for the for Virtual Strangers 2021 show, and did a lot of the voting for games of the year, different categories for the games of the year, and we spent a lot of time in there, and it's a good venue to do that. That's the second year in a row that Virtual Strangers has done that in there, and it's a good venue to do it in. It's comfortable to be in there, and it's even getting better. And now that you can stream basically YouTube content in there, it makes sense. I mean, if we want to get into VR, I mean, we're in the Metaverse already, which is an amazing thing. But if you wanted to get in the big screen and do it, it would be great. Our only issue is we want views, and I think if you go into big screen, it's all one big view. So if you have 20 people.
Yeah, we don't know how that works yet. So
yeah,
having the Thursday night live show in there probably isn't in our future, at least not in the immediate future until they work out some bugs. It's new to them, but an after party would be going to rewatch a show or do something would be good.
Ruth says that he suggests that we all go in and watch the very first Q2C VR Gamer Live episode.
Brilliant idea.
Well, I think we should do that, but we should watch Virtual Strangers episode 1 first. We'll do a combo. What do you think, Ruth? Oh, and Ruth's Wes and the other 2 guys.
Yeah.
That be?
He's out.
He's out. Ruth's like, nope, I'm out. That would be fun, man. I'm down. Let's do that. Not about the Q2C VR Gamer first episode,
Yeah, we'll
Who
watch
knows
episode
where-
1 because I'm not in episode 1. At least I'm not.
Oh,
That's all for it.
I know, right? We could do Todd's first episode. Todd's first
I think that's
appearance
episode 4
on
or something.
Q2C
Yeah.
VR Gamer. Yeah. But I think it's be fun. I think it's something we'll definitely try and do. We'll try and put it together and get some people in there. It'd be fun to go in and watch a little bit, and just hang out. You know what I mean? We had some fun when we went into Zenith a couple of times with a group of people after the show. And, if we pick a day like a Saturday night or Friday night or even a Sunday afternoon or something like that, and go in there and hang out and watch the show. And that way we can talk to everybody. And it's not just, us looking at people's comments on the screen. We can actually talk to everybody in real time, which would be cool. So
Yeah.
it's exciting. It's exciting what Bigscreen is doing. And, I'm all for, being able to do this stuff in
And
VR.
Roots touched on it a few minutes ago, but he said, YouTube content should have been there from the beginning, and it really should have. But there might have been a licensing issue, or who knows what's going on in the back end. But you're right. That type of platform needed YouTube streaming. But now they got it.
It's big screen is finally evolving into something where it should be. It's not exactly there yet. I think when it becomes a viable streaming service to where you can actually go buy movies in there and go watch new movies in there, then it's going to be like next level, because that's where I would want to go watch a movie. If I could go into big screen and watch a new movie, that's just that. If I could go in and watch The Batman right now or whatever, what's coming out this weekend,
Ghostbusters or
Doctor
whatever.
Strange,
Doctor
the new Doctor
Strange.
Strange movie. If I could go into big screen and watch it, I definitely would go in more than I go into a movie theater. I just don't want to go out to a movie theater anymore. I'm just kind of. I went to the
I'm with
movies.
you.
I went to the
love
movies
the
when I was in
popcorn, but
Florida.
I don't
Yeah, I love the popcorn. That's about it. But big screen's amazing. If nobody's been in the big screen, I mean, when you go to big screen, you feel like you're in a huge freaking theater, man. You really feel like you're there. It looks fantastic, and the 3D in there. When you do 3D movies in big screen, it's the best 3D that you can consume. I mean, think about what you're wearing on your head. And so instead of wearing like 3D, goofy 3D glasses that you go to the movie theater with, which are cheesy, you're wearing your headset is a true 3D headset. That's what it does. So, consuming 3D media in virtual reality is the way to do it. So if you're going to watch anything go watch Avatar
That's
in
what I
big
want to
screen.
do.
My God, that'd be awesome.
We could do that. We could do an Avatar night. Go watch Avatar.
My kid would freak out. My son loves that movie.
So I
He's
have
been
a
holding down for Avatar 2 ever since the end of Avatar 1.
I think 2, 3, and 4 already made. They're just haven't
Yeah,
dropped.
I know.
them.
Just
Cameron's
release
like
them,
holding
damn it.
on to them in his vault, man. He just won't give them up. But it's funny that you mentioned Avatar because I just finished my video. It's dropping tomorrow on the Rokid Air Glasses, which are freaking amazing, by the way. These things, I'll show you guys real quick. Rokid Air. And for my video, I actually was playing Avatar. What I did is I took the camera and I put it into the lenses so you could see what I see
good.
inside of them. Because I could show it on a screen, I could cast. You can cast from these to your screen, but
What?
then you're seeing it flat. You know what I mean? So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you can cast. But these are the Rokid Air Glasses, guys. By the way, they're freaking amazing.
Those are so cool,
Cool.
man. I need to get a pair of those.
Yeah. Really neat. The lenses are cool. I really like them. I've got a great video on them dropping tomorrow. Diopters here on the top, guys.
Yeah.
So if you have
Oh, cool.
prescription lenses, you can dial in your own prescription to here. Something I've seen a lot of AR glasses. I've very rarely seen diopters on AR glasses. Really good sound. The speakers are really, really good. Super comfortable. Nose pieces. On most of the AR headsets I've seen, they have replaceable nose pieces, which are a pain in the ass. They give you 3 different sizes to put on. These nose pieces, they're bendable. You can basically make them whatever size you want and make it fit or however way you want. And they're so light. They weigh 83 grams. They're tiny.
Oh, my God. My
But
cell
I was
phone weighs
watching
100 grams.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I was watching Avatar and I watched a little bit of The Matrix in here on this, and holy crap, man. When you have a screen right in front of your eyes, it's different, man. And these things literally are look at this. It's just like wearing a pair of sunglasses. It's so
Is
light.
it just me, or does
that's-
he look like Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yeah, brother. Step into a Slim Jim. I can hear you. But yeah, these are super cool.
You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. But yeah, they're super cool. And And yeah, I did some avatar in there, which was amazing. And yeah, check out the video tomorrow. I was really happy with these, and they're are they AR glasses? That's the biggest question with these things. I don't know if I would consider them AR glasses. To me, they're video glasses more. There is AR stuff you can do in here. They have a fish tank thing where you actually see you turn the fish tank mode on and you see all around you fish like in your environment, and you can see your living
That's
room
cool.
and everything, but you see like a fish floating and it comes by and it looks super cool and it looks super real. There's AR stuff here. You can play video games. You can hook your Switch up to this and use your Switch and play it. You can play any kind of mobile game on here with a controller. You can get an Xbox controller and hook it up here. Super cool. If you're going on a plane, this is the best thing
Right?
to want to play with. These
That's what
things are
I'm thinking.
tiny. These things are tiny. You throw these on with a set of earbuds. You can watch whatever you want to watch, and you're watching a huge screen in front of your face. It's like having a 27-inch screen right here. And it looks so good. The visuals are they're the best AR glasses I've seen, except for maybe like the ones from Lenovo that I just saw at GDC. Though, but those are like $1,500. You know what I
I was
mean?
gonna say
Those are
this is
those are
$300
crazy expensive.
glasses, not
Yeah, these are
1,500.
like I've seen this for as low as $3.99 on Indiegogo, or $4.99. I've seen it on Amazon. So, but I think if you can catch it on Indiegogo for $3.99, I think it's definitely worth it. Comes in a couple different colors, and I like it. I'm glad I have it. It's something I guarantee I'm going to use. Because you can watch YouTube in it. You can mirror your
Yeah.
phone into here. You can do anything. You can hook up to your computer, Todd, and you can work in here.
Stop it! You're making me jealous.
Yeah, well, you got your
Blah,
Ray-Ban
blah,
stories.
blah, blah, blah.
I know, right? But yeah, the video's cool. It's a quick hitter video. It's only like 25 minutes long, but I show you the unboxing and I show you some, through the lens peek at what it really looks like inside the lens, which is cool. Are they positional or a HUD style AR? Can you pin the screen to the environment? Yes, you can move the screen around to your environment with your phone. Your phone works as like the controls for it. It is not 6 DoF, it's 3 DoF. So it's not, it's not tracking your head movement
Yeah.
or anything like that.
It's not. You can't do any of that stuff. Yeah.
No. Yeah, but it's really cool. I was surprised. I was very happily surprised with them. I did see them at CES, and I did try them quickly at CES, so that's why I kind of like reached out to them because I wanted to try it. And I played just a game at CES. They had like a little mobile game that I played, which I was like, wow, this looks really cool. Because again, a lot of these things I've seen, it looks washed through, it looks passive, and it doesn't look good. It looks like pale. And these super vibrant. Everything pops off the screen. It looks really good. So yeah, I was happy with those.
Cool.
That was way off on tangent. I didn't even mean to get into those at all. It wasn't even on our list to go over and do those.
It's not on the script.
I've completely killed our timing, which we were going to talk about. We were going to talk about Meta and the Steam numbers. Todd, do you want to take a look at those and talk about those?
Well, we'll talk about them quick. I think it's important information.
Yeah, I do.
In April, Steam calculated they always calculate which headsets are being used for VR consumption, and the MetaQuest is by a landslide winning. I have an image here. I'll share with everybody.
Kyle says, "I can't believe you guys are giving one of those away tonight. That's awesome." How about no? Sorry, not tonight. Ryan Brandon says, "What VR glasses were those things? Not VR, they're AR glasses. And they are the Rokid Air, ROKID.
Hopefully, everybody can see that. I'm going to turn chat off just for 2 seconds so this blows up a little bit.
Yeah,
but the Oculus Quest 2 jumped to almost 48% of VR consumption on Steam. That's amazing.
That's crazy, yo.
Right?
That's crazy. Those numbers are amazing.
I think are at 60% for all.
Yeah, total between all. Yeah,
Rift. Yeah,
Rift S. Let's just take a look at some of the list here. Yeah, I see the Rift. I see the Quest. I see the Rift S. I see
but there's the Pimax 8K.
Yeah,
IMAX 5K. Look at those.
pretty small.
Pretty small, right? Like that's I think their only downfall is just nobody knows about them. It's
I mean,
hard
look at the Vive
for the money.
Cosmos 1.47.
Yeah. Yeah, like
This has
jeez.
got to be killing. This has got to be, HTC.
That's enough.
This has got to be. I mean, the Vive's at 7%. The original. That's the original Vive, dude. It's still at 7%.
Still on the list though. That's impressive.
Yeah. So Windows Mixed Reality, that must include everything Windows Mixed Reality. So that's including
so.
like,
There's
HP
so
Rebirth
many.
G2.
Yeah, I think so. There's so many manufacturers of the mixed Lenovo, Acer,
Yeah.
Dell.
You
had one.
have an Acer, don't you, or something like that? Didn't you have?
I have an Acer, yeah.
Pico Neo, I see on there. Pico Neo 2 and Pico Neo 3 at a whopping 0.64%.
Right? That's crazy.
How is Sony PlayStation VR on this list?
I don't know. I was just about to say that, and they went down.
How are you playing Steam games on your Sony PSVR?
That's a very good question. Wes would like to know the answer.
Onakazi says he thinks that the WMR list includes Dell, HP, Acer, Lenovo, and Asus. That sounds probably about right. I would like to see what numbers though, because to me, I'm assuming that WMR number is probably 90% of the HP Reverb G2. Like how many Lenovos or Asus or Acer do you think is actually out there, or Dell headsets are out there? PSVR got hacked to use it with a PC a long time ago. You use the PS3 cameras. Yeah. I'm surprised they track those numbers. I'm surprised Steam allows those numbers to be tracked, right?
Well, this is a survey, right? This is a gamer survey. So
yeah. I'm just surprised they put those numbers even out there. I just don't throw them out.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Now, this is not by any means a definitive number because this is just by a survey that people can answer. So, many people don't answer this question. So it's interesting to see the numbers. I think it's, because we don't get numbers from the developer, from the manufacturers of these headsets. They don't give these numbers out. So I think it's interesting to see these numbers, what they really mean. We don't exactly know because I don't know how accurate they are. But, I mean, that's such a big difference, right? I mean, 47.9%. The next closest is a Valve Index at 15.3. Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. All right, Todd, let's move on.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're right. But the Irion VR is IRIUN. Irion. Thank God they put that in there. I needed to make sure I saw that. I want to make sure the Irion is represented here.
It's represented.
All right, guys, we are getting down to the nitty gritty. We've talked about a lot of things tonight. Let's talk about Fracked, Todd. It's about time we get into some Fracked stuff. So, Fracked dropped today onto Steam. Amazing game. We talked about it a lot last night on Virtual Strangers. Got a chance to play it. Got a chance to do some recording on it. Dropped a video on it the other day, and it was one of my favorite games of last year on the PlayStation platform, and it is still just as good now, or even better, on the PC platform, because now you have touch controller support, and to the point where Roots, who basically picked it up for like 5 minutes on PlayStation VR because he was not a fan of the Move controllers to use it. He played it. He thought it looked amazing. He's just like, the Move controllers aren't for me. He put it down. He went back in to check it out for the review. He played through the whole thing, Todd, and beat the game.
No way.
Yeah. Damn. Now, only took him 3 hours, but that's neither here nor there. He did it where he didn't have to. He went through and beat the whole game. So when Roots goes in and spends time to go through and beat a game, you know that he enjoyed it. And he didn't do it on a PlayStation when he could have. Yeah, and he could have. So that's how good this game is. Let's take a look at Fracked real quick.
Okay, let's do this.
Go get him!
Whoa!
It looks so good.
Another great trailer, man. Area Man Lives or Fracked.
Right?
So tough.
Decision about Fracked.
Oh, come on,
Crazy.
man. It's like, really? Area Man Lives? But Frack, guys, amazing, right? I mean, how great does that look? Does that make everybody want to go play that game? It should. If that doesn't make you want to go play it, you're like, what are you doing?
Right. Was there echo? I can't hear the echo, so it must have been. I don't
The
know what it is.
voice. It seemed like the voice again, just like with that first one. It like the voice kind of not the music or anything, but
Kubo92 says my PC might not be able to handle it. I'm not sure. I mean, if you can play VR on your PC, this is not like a hugely graphical, beast that you have a tough time to play. I mean,
Yeah, like this is not realistic graphics. This is like a very specific type of, like Borderlands kind of graphic.
very much, yeah.
I was
It's
going
not
to say
going to be a
that's
heavy
what I
hitter.
mentioned yesterday. Like when I was stamping it, it reminded me I had Borderland vibes.
Yeah, totally does.
Yeah, that's weird. They had the echo in there. We got to figure that out, Todd.
Yeah, totally.
But
I had to get a new headset. I don't know if everybody noticed, but and ever since then, my whole panel is all buggered.
Put
Todd.
it on the headset.
Yep. See, see, I'm telling you, new co-host. Felipe, you're up, buddy.
Oh,
Oh man. But yeah, guys, Fracked is amazing. It's one of the best games I played last year. The only downside to Fracked is it's short. It's just too short. It needs to be longer. But the time you spend in there will be the best 3-4 hours that you're going to have in VR, man. I'm telling you right now. And I know it's expensive at $30, and it's really only a 3 to 4 hour experience. But
4 hours isn't bad for $30.
I don't think so. I think it's good. I think you're right. I don't think that's bad.
The Secrets of Retropolis was $20, and it's an hour.
That was quick. That was quick.
Right?
If they made it 6 hours, if they had gone a few more hours with it, so say it takes about 3.5 to beat, if they had gone just 2.5 more hours, or 3 more hours, you make it 6 hours, make it 5.5, 6 hours, somewhere around there. I don't think people would have bitched as much. But it is what it is.
Download content now that the resurgence of Steam users, right? Like
I hope
they're gonna
so.
get more players.
Yeah, I hope so. They talked about with the PlayStation version that this was it. This was kind of it. No more planned. But we didn't know at that time they were even going to bring it to PC. You know what I mean? We thought maybe it was just going to be a PlayStation exclusive. But now they're re-releasing it, and if it's supported and they see that people like it and want to play it, hopefully they'll do more with it, or they'll do a part 2, which is I'm just praying for. I want more. I either give me DLC or give me a whole nother game. Give me Frack part 2. But Roots was saying only 6 reviews right now on Steam, and that's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't do it yet. I need to go in and review it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure I do it. Everybody, right now, if you've played it, go review it right now on Steam and give it the review it deserves. Chris 9989 says to Kubo 92, I haven't played Frack, but Wanderer is incredible, and that's one of the things we will say is if you have Viveport Infinity, you can get this game right now for free, included with your Viveport Infinity. So it launched into 5-port Infinity, Todd. How crazy!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, what a great deal. I think I got my last Viveport Infinity yearly thing for like $6.99 a year, a month, or something like that. $6.99. I see it on sale all the time, and especially around the holidays, you can catch amazing deals on the membership. So yeah, right now you can play Wanderer, man. You can play, Fracked, brand
If you're
new.
thinking about doing Viveport, I would say wait till July 4th. There's always a July 4th sale.
Yeah, that's a long time to wait, though.
It's a couple months to wait. Yeah, but if you want to do the yearly pass, like get the monthly until then. But
yeah, I mean, if you want to go play
instant
Fracked
price,
right now, I'd go instead of paying the $30 for Fracked, go freaking get Viveport, man.
Yeah, totally. And play Fracked and
Perfect.
1,500 other games. Or 900
Exactly.
Infinity games, whatever it is. It's crazy.
But it's time, Todd. Let's give away a key to Fracked. Everybody's been waiting for so long, and let's do it, man. Let's give away. This is a Steam key, guys, so you have to have PC VR to play this. So if you win it and you don't have PC, just you need to let me know so we can work something out. But we can't. It's it's a Steam key only. Sorry, it's not available on Quest yet. I'd love to see it come to the Quest. I think it deserves to come to the Quest at some point. Hopefully, that's something they're working on. But we'll see. But let's spin this baby and see what happens. Let's spin two. Let's spin twice right here, guys, back to back. Let's spin first for Fracked, and then the second we'll do Death Horizons Reloaded again.
Okay. Or Virtual Strangers key reload or redo.
Lisa Dormith is here. She said NHL playoffs made her late for the show. How dare you?
I know, right? It's crazy.
No, just kidding. Thank you for being here at all, Lisa. We appreciate it. Thank you. Nicholas Storman is in Facebook. How are you doing?
Yeah,
we
Amber
didn't wear
Menser
haptics last time.
asks if where'd her comment go? Does Viveport work with virtual desktop so you can play it on the Quest 2? And yes is the answer.
Sure does. Absolutely.
It sure does.
And Tass makes a good point here. Congratulations, Ralph G. Awesome, man. But Tass makes a good point. If you were in the multiverse, go to the Q2C VR Gamer YouTube and comment with hashtag multiverse to get on our wheel for the giveaway, the multiverse giveaway tonight. Ralph G, congratulations, man. Awesome. I hope you have Steam. I hope you have a PC and you can play this amazing game. Let me know if you don't. We'll work something out. Maybe we'll re-roll it and maybe we can make a trade. I can give you something else, but I can't do that for like all night long, guys, but I can maybe do it once or twice. But congratulations. Hopefully it works out and hopefully you can take it. So that is Fracked, guys. Let's move on and do Death Horizons Reloaded again.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Nicholas Storman dropped in on Facebook. Lisa Dormith, of course, is there. I thought I saw some new names on Facebook.
Yeah, that's cool. We've got some good people on Facebook. I like to see it, man. Thank God we're finally working again in Facebook. That always helps us when we're actually live in Facebook to get people in there.
Yeah.
Shah Azrael is over there. Hell yeah, Mike. Congratulations. Q Creator, one of our patrons. Congratulations, Mike, on winning Death Horizons Reloaded. Another great game. And thank you to Wes for letting the reroll happen with that and able to give it to Mike. So awesome. Congratulations.
Awesome.
All right, Todd, what do we got next?
We only have a couple things left. We've got the giveaway of the Frack swag bag, which we'll do at the end of the show. We've got some Metaverse news from inside the Multiverse.
Yeah.
They are, this weekend, they're reskinning the entire Infiniverse. So all the buildings and all the structures and the office towers and all that kind of stuff in the downtown cores of buildings you can buy. The outsides are being reskinned with a more modern, less cartoony look to them.
So it's going to look like
They're
a real
also-
city almost, right? It's going to have that.
Almost,
look.
yeah. It's still going to have a
you-
little bit of cartoon to it just for rendering, but.
Can you tell anybody who hasn't heard us before talk about it or just, hasn't, really, heard about it? What is the Infiniverse inside the Multiverse app?
So the Multiverse app itself is a hub for other apps. So there's like a planetarium in there, and there's all kinds of live spaces. There's a NASA space in there right now. There's the Metaverse magazine, VR Gamer magazine, which is where we're streaming, and they do all kinds of stuff. VR Reviews does stuff in there. Recovering Addict does stuff in there. Our friend who's coming on the show, and her name is escaping me.
VR with Jasmine.
VR with Jasmine.
Yeah.
She does some stuff in there now. So lots of things to do. Now the Infiniverse is more of their residential area, if you want to call it that, where you can go in and buy an apartment and have your friends over to watch content on your television, have meetings. There's storefronts all over the place where you can actually go into these stores and shop for real world items that'll come delivered right to your door. And it's just growing and growing and growing, and it's huge. The render distance that they're doing for this weekend's update is rendering now just over 2 kilometers, where you'll
That's
be able to
crazy.
see buildings and people, and it's crazy.
And it's huge. This place is huge. I mean, to the point now where they have trains that are traveling between these different cities, right? In the Infiniverse.
Yeah, we're gonna pull Jason here in a second. Jason, can you go out to your left before we pull you in, and go out? Yep, out there, and look at the statue. Yep. So we're gonna pull Jason.
And let's get rid of the chat. Let's get rid of the chat to make some more room. We'll make Jason big on the screen so we can show what he's showing.
Let's do this.
Member says it will look like a real city minus the crime and grime.
Yeah, right.
Give it time. Give it time.
Give it time. Exactly.
So this is one city that's in the Infiniverse. This is just one city. There's multiple cities.
So I think 10 right now, and a new one's opening this weekend. But just look around at the buildings.
Yeah, Tass, look at the building to your right, the big tall one to your right. Right there. These two buildings. Now you see these look like the circles going down the middle of the building. So those are floors of that building that are owned by individuals, and you have to buy these, by the way. You have to buy this. And what you're seeing is like the picture, whatever their skin they put on, like a picture they can put, like we have a Q2C VR gamer picture on our floor.
Right. See, there's two right there. You can kind of see. Yeah, just look at that building there. Like all those floors are owned by people, and there's a store on the main floor of that building.
Who's the store?
So you can go in and shop for things. I don't know.
This is
electronics and accessories.
That's a real store. This is a real store, guys. And you can go in there and you can see their products and you can buy it right from there. It'll bring you to their website and you can buy it right from there.
Don't go in there.
Yeah, you can go. Don't go in there. But you
look
can go
up,
to the apartments too. Yeah.
Yeah, but look up, Tass. Look all the way up. So the person that's on the top floor, when they bought it, they were the first floor. And then somebody comes in and buys the next one, and they get bumped up to one level, and they get bumped up another level, and keep buying it, and you keep buying it, and all of a sudden, your penthouse, how many stories is that? 30 stories, 20 stories, something like that.
30, 40 stories. Yeah, some of them are massive.
Yeah, some like the one over there is. Yeah,
that one's huge.
So, Tass, can you travel to our store in there while we're?
Yeah, I can do it this way. Well, let me back rooms.
So yeah, what Todd was talking about, as you see this right now, it's going to get a reskin. So it still looks really good right now, but it's going to look even better after this weekend, right?
That's right.
So I'm inside. Let me go outside real quick, and then I'll come into the store. Yeah. And so we're just down the street from the archery.
From that statue. Yeah.
Statue.
Yeah.
Come on, load up.
You can leave before it loads.
Mickey Burr is here. How you doing, Mickey? He just stopped in to say hi, bye. Have to get back to bed. Getting up early for work. Absolutely. No worries, man. Thanks for coming and staying hi. We really appreciate it, man. Karina Stimson is here, and Karina owns several floors in the same building that our store is.
That's right.
We'll get a chance to see her right now. So this is our storefront in the Infiniverse. And you can see we own a few. There's Mr. Tass. He owns a floor right there. And then Q2C VR Gamer. We own what, Todd? We own
3 of them.
VR and Gamer, I think. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. And now Karina Stimson, one of our patrons, has bought 2 or 3 floors there, right?
2, Q and 2.
And then some people above her. This looks like 5 people there that we need to buy out, Todd. We need to buy them out. We need to muscle them out, bro. I want that space.
Well, if you try to go into the apartments area, it shows you the different floors.
Yeah.
Go into 8, 9, or 10 rep houses.
Yeah. So lamps 8, 9, or 10 there. And you can rename. You can you go on the website to do all the naming for different things. But let's go to. You want to go to 9 or 10, or does it matter?
No.
Right, we'll go to 10.
Very cool.
Floor.
But
so
you're actually
Karina owns the Q and the 2, she said.
That's right. Yeah.
So this is the apartment.
Yep. Once it finishes loading here.
So right now, all the interiors look exactly the same. You can skin the televisions and the wall paintings and the laptop and all that kind of stuff. And the doors you can change.
Bluebell asks, "Are these sold by Meta?" This really has nothing to do with Meta whatsoever. This is not
Nothing to do with
what
Meta.
you would. So when you hear Meta talk about the Metaverse, this is not what you. I mean, this is basically what the Metaverse is. This is a Metaverse. This is a part of the
It's
Metaverse.
a Metaverse for sure.
Yeah, this is a Metaverse. This is a thriving, working city where you have people have storefronts and shops. There's people walking around. The people that are watching us right now in the multiverse, in the metaverse room of the multiverse, they travel these cities all the time. So it's a thriving. It's like a community in here, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is eventually how we are going to, come to the metaverse. This is what we're going to be doing.
This is how we're going to consume content. We're going to browse. We're going to shop. We're going to watch videos, movies, all that kind of stuff is all going to happen inside these types of worlds.
Yep, and this is our store so far. Yep. Go ahead. Or your store, really.
We have images on the wall on the left. To your left.
Oh, left. Other left.
Yeah, right. That's very cool.
I just made some televisions to show off some of our screen captures from some of our shows.
Yeah, I love the old style TVs that are in here. That's so cool.
They're not in there. That's me. They're all just flat white pictures, and I edited them all to make them look like old style TVs. They look so cool.
There's the first episode of Reality Bites.
That's right.
What are you doing there, D?
She's thinking.
You look like you're in deep thought.
That's probably when you were asking me about
your favorite list.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Probably right.
I love this. Was one of my favorite interviews that we've ever done right here with
it was good. Lucas
Martel. With Lucas Martel from Walkabout Mini Golf. It was a really fun time.
And they're working on being able to stream the show to this TV, right, Todd? Or you have to pay so much a month to be able to do that?
We have to pay more per month to be able to stream. It would actually stream to the TV by the counter. That's
so
the
right
only
now
TV
you can do a live video. Yep.
Is that one moving right now? Yeah, that one's moving. Yeah, you can see that one moving. It's that's us. That's myself, Todd, and our interview with Ashley Riot, which was so cool. Another great interview that I had such a good time doing.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
She's so
my Sidequest hoodie.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, she's so good. So good.
And then on the right side, people can go to enter into our. This takes you to our Facebook page where you can enter all those draws that everybody else is already entering. It uses the Oculus browser and takes you to Facebook.
Roots says Ashley Riot is the bomb. She is. Absolutely. She's amazing. Yeah. Bluebell, she says she's funny. She is. She's a really good person. Karina Stimson says, I have links in mine too. So yeah, Karina's awesome. She took her property that she owns right next to us and she put our links in there. She's amazing. So good. Glad to have her as a neighbor, right, Todd?
That's right.
GT says, wow, pretty cool. It is pretty cool. So Tass, thank you, my friend. We appreciate it.
Experience it.
There we see Tass live. How you doing, buddy? Give us a wave.
How you doing? All right, I'll head back to the multiverse room.
Thanks, Tass. We'll see you next week, man.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Thank you, Tass, for always being in there and being our ambassador into the multiverse. We really appreciate it. VR with Jasmine was asking me because she does stuff in there, and she was like, how do you communicate with people that are in the multiverse? And I said, we are very, very lucky, and we have really good people that are a part of our community that volunteer to do these things. And she needs help, guys. So anybody wants to help out VR with Jasmine, she needs people to help her out and do stuff like this. So if you ever want to be a mod
she's starting a Wednesday night stream inside the Metaverse room.
Yeah, and she could really use.
I'm gonna bring this up quick.
Yeah, she could really use a Mr. Tass. She could really use somebody to be her eyes and ears in the Metaverse and be one of her moderators in there and help her out. And
now, this is their main headliners, if you will.
Yeah, so cool. And yeah, there she is, VR with Jasmine. Reality Bites. There it is.
The other day.
Yeah, Recovering Addict is amazing too. If you guys ever want to go in and check out Recovering Addict, all his stuff is really good too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if anybody is out there that would like to help Jasmine out and help her in doing that in the multiverse when she does her stuff, or even doing any of her live streams, if you would like to become a mod on her live stream, she needs help there too. Just hit me up. message me at mashdaddycool@gmail.com. I would be happy to get you guys in touch. And yeah, any help you could give her would be greatly appreciated, because we are extremely lucky. Sometimes we don't realize how lucky we are to have the great community members that we do, to have somebody like Mr. Tass, Jason, that will go in and do that, to have somebody like Dee who volunteered to go and work her ass off to do what she does for us. I mean, I don't even know if people exactly know what Dee does here, just besides being on the show. Number one, she does a ton for our show and doing the wheel and being on here and allowing me to basically yell at her all the time. But she does all of our stamps. You know what I mean? So with this show, she's going to go back later, this whole 2-hour show, and she's going to timestamp it. So if anybody wants to watch it later and they want to see a specific part, they don't have to go through and sit through the whole thing. So everything that we're talking about now, she's going to sit through again later and stamp it. So another person of our great community that has helped us out. And sometimes I think we take it for granted, because there's people like Jasmine out there who told me, she's like, I can't find anybody I can depend on. It's tough to find these type of people. And we have such an amazing community that sometimes we don't think about that. And I'll just say thank you to the many, many, many people that support us in many different ways. You all rock. You're all my hero.
Definitely.
Come on. Can we go like 1 week without making me cry, dude?
Don't cry, D. Don't cry, D. Don't cry.
Listen to the rock, D.
Yeah, right. Tasselhoff says, D, you got to record timestamps as we go. And she's too busy.
If there was a way or some kind of program where I can like hit a key and it can like,
I know, right?
It'd be great.
Root says so many awesome people here. It's so good, man. It's in between the two communities, and even more, because Virtual Strangers and us are like one now, and we have an amazing crossover between us. Pretty much everybody that supports over there supports over here. But even like GT was saying when we did Reality Bites, one of the first things he said, "Holy crap, man! I know pretty much everybody in this chat right now, because all these people that are here supporting us, they support other content creators as well. So we're all a close knit family, and it's amazing to see that. And I love the crossover, man. It's one of the things I absolutely love about VR, that you can't.
And you don't get it in every industry. No, you don't get it anywhere else. But in VR, the community is so tight. It's promising, right? Like, it's very nice to see. So
yeah. Echo into the Future says, "Cry, D, cry, D, cry."
Oh, why you want me to cry?
Yeah, GT says, "Wow, great job, D."
I try.
Travel Man says,
"No, I like Chris's idea up there. Each lap on the timer."
Yep,
might have to try that.
He just likes watching the show back later.
It's fun. It's because I do miss stuff sometimes. I'm like, oh, that's funny.
I know, right?
And next week's show, Deal have a green screen because it's ordered.
Yeah.
Thanks to all the people who bought you.
What are you going to use for your background? Look at Todd's cool background. He's got like Starry Night. Todd, you need to have that in motion like Roots does. You see his is like all moving.
Oh yeah, I should get a movie one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm in love with my brick wall right now. I've been using this constantly all the time. I really like it.
You need to switch it up,
Yeah, I do kind of like that brick wall.
It's really good.
It's very 3-dimensional. I like that part.
Yeah, right. I can like reach back here and grab something off my wall.
Maybe I'll put it behind me.
There you go. Should Deal just have a green screen and we'll just see a green screen. She's like, I just want to show off my green screen, guys.
Look what I got.
All right, guys, let's give away some stuff. We're gonna hammer through this now. We've already been 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it is time to get this show on the road. And I'm out of stuff to talk about, so let's rock and roll. Let's give away. I know, right? I know.
Can you send me the link to the Metaverse? Or
I did.
What do we have stuff? Let's do the meta. Yeah, let's do the flip flops to the Metaverse, the Multiverse.
Oh, look, there it is.
Flippity flops. You know who I haven't seen tonight? Where is our friend Ashes to Ashes? She's missing.
I know, right?
I've not seen her.
She wins flip flops and then ghosts us.
I know, right?
Stuff, she's out.
Ashes, I think she had an issue because we were going to talk to her tonight because we think she had an issue with one of the keys that she won, and we were going to try and get her set up with the new key for it, and we need to talk to her. I Am Root says you could have a Star Wars themed background, D. You could do a pinball themed background. You could do a Returnal. You could do Returnal.
You could do a picture of my arm.
Yeah, so Todd spent 3 hours yesterday getting his tattoo filled in, right?
Colored yesterday.
So how many hours have you sat now for this?
8.5, maybe.
Show us. Come on, show us.
No,
We've
you
already.
can't.
Come on, show us.
No.
He
I
had a
showed
hard
you
enough time
photos.
showing us the unfinished work. He
Come on,
said,
guys.
"Let me put it out there."
Super chat Todd to show us his arm. I want to see.
No,
It's not done.
You guys super chatted me to say I love Beat Saber. I want to super chat him to see his arm. Dude.
because that's funny.
You guys are trying to get me to say I love Beats. I'm not gonna say it because you'll clip it and I'll be in trouble.
You already said it once. Somebody do that. Somebody clip it.
I'm gonna make
or I'll put a timestamp.
Todd has a full upper arm now piece, right? Like from your shoulder all the way down to your
for a long time, for 5 years, and then I got this arm done this 2 weeks ago or so. They started it, and then yesterday they did a whole bunch more.
Beat Saber background for D. If D does a Beat Saber background, this is what happens when D puts her Beat Saber background on. Oh, where'd she go? D, why'd you leave?
Where'd you go, D?
Don't do that, D.
Internet problems.
Oh yeah, internet problems. Oh, D.
You guys are gonna get me in trouble.
Define Texas slashing boxes is so satisfactory. It is. 220. GTGT says take it off. Come on, take it off, Todd. Take it off. A giant vibrating Georgia O'Keeffe painting as a background for D would be good.
You had Caleb?
I'm doing that now.
Who's Georgia O'Keeffe? Should I know that? I probably should. Everybody's like, what? How do you? Who is it?
I don't know.
That's your homework for tomorrow.
I'm used to find out what that is. As a teenager,
I want a one-page single-spaced report.
Working on it. Guido's slid in. What's going on? Guido 7335 Chinatown from After the Fall background D.
That could be good.
Oh,
let's see it, Todd. Oh
boy.
Troy steps up.
I thought you'd gone to bed.
With a $10 super chat from Troy Gillis says, let's see it, Todd.
I thought I was getting away with it. It was so quiet.
You either have to take off your pants or your sleeve or your shirt.
I have a picture. I'll put up the picture.
Remember, this is a family show.
Because I'm not taking my hoodie off.
Tribal Man says Roots should hook D up as he has the best backgrounds. Roots does have some classic.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
What about the rabbits? Roots had rabbits having sex. What was background?
Right. But remember, it's not done. There needs to be a bunch of shading and coloring, and anyone with a tattoo.
Caleb's in on it. Y'all informed me about the Multiverse app. I had no clue. That's what we're here for, man. That's what we're working with them, and they're working with us to bring the light on these things.
That's right.
Ruth says, "What the hell is happening?" All of a sudden, Mash trying to get Todd to take off his pants. Hell yeah, let's see, man.
Okay, here we go.
Look at that, Todd. You're a badass, dude. Look at you.
Looks pretty good.
So how close are we to being done with this? Like how much?
Probably 2.5 hours to go, maybe. Around the skin tears and stuff, there needs to be some shading.
It looks it has the effect to look like he's burrowed into your skin.
That's right. Yeah, he's ripping out of my skin.
That's freaking cool, dude.
It's cool.
It's very 3D effect. I like it.
The shading and stuff needs to be done. It'll look more 3D when it's done.
Oh yeah.
Larry Kirk says, "I've fallen and I can't get up."
It makes me want to get more ink because I miss that buzzing sound.
His face, like the picture doesn't do it justice, but his face looks textured. Like you can see the little white bumps and stuff on his face. Yeah. It looks three-dimensional on my arm. It's crazy.
Root says, "I have the same tattoo. How awkward he feels now." But his is on his penis. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, things got weird. We had to get things had to get weird.
What is that?
Your fault, buddy.
I know, right? Things got weird. Eventually, they always get weird.
Felipe says you like the underskin tats. Yes, my other arm is another.
Oh yeah, let's see your other arm.
I don't know if I have a picture of that one.
Yeah, you do.
Cool too.
I sent it to you. Yeah, give me one sec.
Felipe says that looks freaking sick, man. I think when it's done, it's going to look really, really good. But yeah, your guy, whoever does that, he's really good, and I will never have a tattoo.
You're
not me,
crazy.
Where's
my wife.
Q2C, dude. We're
well, that was the whole
this, right?
thing. Todd was like surprising us with this. He's been doing this for like weeks now. This is his second session he's had done. So I assumed it was going to be me, D, and him, our caricatures on his arm. So whenever he showed me the crappy looking dragon thing, I'm like, what the crap, man? I want to see Q2C on there.
So this is the old picture. This is 6 years ago.
Where's your beard, man? You look young.
Yeah, I look young, right? This is my other arm. So I like to say it's my work life on my left arm and my retirement life on my right.
Yeah, look at that. So it's like an Intel processor, like a
and this isn't
circuit
even
board.
Like there's no. I just realized there's no color. There's only green on there. So this isn't a finished picture. This must be like during the process picture.
What about your third arm? Google says, "What about your third arm?"
It says supercalifragilistic.
Nice.
Sorry.
Dick Lasal Spinetta is over in Facebook. He said, been here since day one of their live streams without their YouTube account. I'm really glad for being part of this community. Thank you for being part of the community, Dickel. It means a lot to us. Seriously, everybody's friendship means a lot to us over the past 39 weeks. How many weeks are we in here?
41 today.
41, dude. Dude, we're coming up on a year, man, already.
Yep.
How crazy is that? You know how crazy is that? Virtual Strangers is like 140 or 50 some episodes in. How crazy is that?
That's crazy.
That's a lot of shit, man. Jonas Runkle is here. Says good morning, everyone. And D, what are you laughing at? What about the third eye?
No,
Larry Kirk.
Yeah.
What did Trailer Man say? I missed it.
Middle knee.
His middle appendage.
His middle knee. That's right.
Too funny. I'm gonna get fracked somewhere, or after the fall. How cool would that be? How cool would it be to get like the smasher on your arm somewhere from after the fall?
No.
Or one of the snow breed.
No. Good.
Why not?
I probably would have done that when I first started playing the game, but now I'm like,
don't blaspheme my game.
You're over it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I still like it. But
That's
I'm
it.
Just not
That's
as
24-hour after the fall stream. You're in Saturday.
Nope.
What do you mean? Nope. What do you mean? No. Yeah, right. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's give away. Let's give away some cool stuff here. We're gonna give away right now. We gave away Fracked. We gave away Death Horizons. We gave away Swarm. We gave away.
No, we're going to do Multiverse giveaway right now.
Yeah, let's do flip-flops right now to the Multiverse. Thank you, Todd, and thank you, Tass. And Roots wants an AI Jimmy tattoo. That would be perfect.
I was just going to type him back and say, I want
that would be funny.
Tattoo of AI Jimmy stabbing himself with the syringe.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I want it. And there is our Multiverse wheel. More people on the Multiverse wheel tonight, guys. I like seeing that. That's awesome. We're going to see this thing grow every week. And new winner?
New winner.
Yeah.
Nice.
New name. Sweet.
Hell yeah. It is flip-flop season. It is upon us. Congratulations to Gregory Lee. Gregory, just message me at mashdaddycool@gmail.com. mashdaddycool@gmail.com. Or get lamplighter@gmail.com with 2 R's. Is that one crazy thing you have?
One was taken. I know,
right? Ooh, who the hell would take that one? That's weird.
And I normally spell lamplighter with an I, but that was taken too.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Jerks.
So guys, let's give away the Frack swag bag. So guys, I think for the Frack swag bag, I gotta keep it to the United States on this one. I'm sorry. The shipping on this would kill me to ship it to overseas. So I am sorry. I'm very sorry about that. Shipping costs right now are out of control. It would cost me an arm and a leg to do that. So I am going to keep this to the U.S. only. If you do win and you are not from the U.S., we'll talk afterwards, and I'll set you up with a game key, so I can give you a good game key. I'll let you pick from whatever we have, so you can get it. It's just, I mean, if you wanted to pay the shipping on it and you want it and you're like, I still want it, I just want to pay the shipping, we could definitely work that out. But you'll have to let me know afterwards and maybe we can work something out. Or maybe we can split the shipping. I'll pay half the shipping, you pay half the shipping, something like that. Or maybe, Todd will pay for half it because he's a rich man. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do first, I guess. Let's do the shirt. We never made. We're like 65, dude. We're so close. Right? So close. So we're 5 away from a hoodie. 4 away?
64. Because we've got 49 in YouTube and 14 in Facebook, dude.
Yeah, Restream's telling me. Yeah, we have a Restream number, D, that takes everything because we have Twitch there too. So you got to remember Twitch.
Twitch is in there as well. Yeah.
Sitting on 65.
We got 2 Twitchers, and I bet you one of them is my son.
All right, thank you, Dominic, for being in there. We appreciate it, guys. Let's do that real quick. Todd, when you put up our Twitch before we give this away, could you please go and visit our Twitch and subscribe to our Twitch? We would really appreciate it. We're trying to build the Twitch up to where we can do some more stuff in there. You heard the cool stuff that ZStorm is being able to do in his Twitch live streams. We will always stream everywhere, but Twitch happens to offer some more stuff that YouTube doesn't. Mainly drops, number one, where you can get if you're watching, you can get in-game loot or stuff or cool things. And now you can honestly you can do all these interactive things with the games, and I think it's even going to get bigger and bigger. So we're going to do some stuff with Twitch, and we're going to be streaming more, live streaming more. So please go to our Twitch, please subscribe, and then maybe next week go watch us on Twitch instead of YouTube if you want, because we need to get our numbers up. We're about that close to becoming partnered with Twitch. We just need some more watch. We need more people watching. You have to average so many people watching. So maybe next week, if you guys can
it's the same chat. So everybody that's chatting on YouTube, that information is pushed into Twitch, so you see all the same conversation.
Yeah, so that's why Restream is such a badass application. It allows us to stream from here, and everything jams right into our chat right here, which is awesome. Except for Facebook, which is a pain in the ass because it doesn't show people, but you will still see your chat. It just doesn't tell you who we are. But hopefully
Facebook
someday.
User.
Yeah, you'll be Facebook.
Facebook user. That's right.
But yeah, that'd be cool if you guys could do that. That would help us out a lot. Okay, so let's do this. We'll spin it, and we'll see who wins it, and then we'll just
swag bag. Hopefully, it's an American.
Felipe, you're killing me, dude.
Killing me, Alice. God damn, killing me.
Wheel's too small. All right.
Anybody that quote? No.
Alice? Killing me, Alice?
You're killing me, Alice. You're goddamn killing.
What was that from?
League of Their Own.
Oh, that was a good one. I don't remember that one.
I love
that movie. Mickey Burrs and Twitch. Go back to bed.
Oh, Mickey, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, no.
Man. You're awesome.
Okay. It almost landed.
Bacardi B.
Hey.
Bacardi B. Congratulations, Bacardi. So, look, Bacardi B, I don't know where you're from. You could be from, if you're from anywhere in the United States, definitely I'll ship it to you, no problem. If you are from out of the country, let me know what you want to do. If you want to split it with me and do the shipping, I'll work it out and we'll split it with you. Or if you don't want to do the shipping and you want to do something else, I have a million games. I have some products we can give you to compensate for that. Just let us know, Bacardi, how you want to do it. And if you decide to pass on it, I don't know if you're here now, but you can let me know later. And if you decide to pass on it or work something out, we'll just re-roll this thing next week. But congratulations to Bacardi for winning this amazing freaking thing. The backpack is gorgeous, guys. The backpack is so nice. I mean, really great quality. I absolutely love it. And the stuff inside it is so great. And thank you again.
In the Multiverse.
Oh, nice.
Oh, right. She's in the Multiverse. Awesome.
Right. And is she from the US or?
She's standing right beside me. Tassel
well, answer us, girl. Tell us what she says, Tass.
She jumped onto you too.
Nice. What'd she say?
It's sweet. I'm guessing that means she's in the US.
Cool. All right, Bacardi.
It's a she.
Well, that fixes my problem. It makes it not awkward, less awkward situation. And yeah, so that's cool. That worked out good. So yeah, just let me hit me up after the show, Bacardi, and we will get you your stuff. Bacardi is not a she. No way.
I knew that was
No
coming.
way. I seriously thought Cardi B was a girl. That I do this all the time. I'm sorry.
So do I. That's so
Todd's
bad.
a moron. I mean, I'm a moron. I'm gonna blame Todd.
I just think
now I feel
Cardi B, you know, I don't know.
dude,
Just to me,
I don't know, right? Did everybody? Was it just me, or did everybody think Bacardi B was a girl? I'm sorry. I feel bad now. Bacardi is a he.
That's awesome. Oh my god!
I feel like an idiot. And then there's Todd. That's awesome.
Oh man, why does this always happen to me? This is not easy, guys. This is not easy.
Oh, it's after his dog's name. Oh, see, you're not after the female rap singer or what? Cardi B.
That's what it sounds like, right? Bacardi B
Yeah,
sounds like, like she's part of Salt and Pepper.
That's right. That's hilarious.
I'm so bad at this stuff.
Mash.
So bad. Oh man, I apologize. I hate when I do this stuff. Except when I did it to D and I called her Dennis for the first 2 weeks.
And then it turned into Chinatown D.
Think about it, D. If that didn't happen, we might not be at this situation right now. You might not be with us. These things happen for God makes these happen. Things happen for a reason. He puts good people together. I truly believe it.
And it's yeah. Okay, not gonna
don't cry. 75 people. Let's give a freaking hoodie away, dude.
Wrapped pants. We jumped.
Let's give a hoodie away.
Right.
Awesome. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We appreciate it. All right, this is our last one of the night, right? This is the last giveaway.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna do a hoodie, guys. You can do a lightweight hoodie, or you can do the heavy hoodie. The lightweight hoodies are super nice. Roots just got one. I think D, did you get the lightweight or did you get a full the heavy one?
Oh, you gave me the heavy duty one.
Heavy one. But the light ones are really nice. They're perfect for like springtime. I mean, you can really wear it anytime. It's just a light material. So I really like them a lot. I wear one all the time now. It's perfect time of the year for that. Or you can do the heavy duty hoodie, just like you see Todd wearing, and then you can do it. You can pick the logo, go into our store. You can pick the logo, pick the color anywhere in the world. This one I will ship anywhere. I don't care where you live. We will get it to you. I shipped one
to the Philippines.
We sent it to the Philippines.
Yep.
Our buddy Kenny, a Polynesian in New Zealand, has gotten stuff. He bought stuff from our store that had it shipped all the way to New Zealand. So that one we will take care of for you anywhere. And Bacardi B, my apologies, sir. I'm very sorry, but I'm probably going to forget next week and probably do the same.
Remind you.
But yeah, all right. Let's do the hoodie, guys. Let's do the hoodie. Kick ass.
We good?
Awesome.
Yep.
D, we're good.
Yeah, we had a couple last minute ones on there, so
wanted to make sure they jumped on there. So, all right, this is for the hoodie.
Chris 9989 says they shipped a hoodie to my Canadian igloo. Yeah, not easy.
That's right. Me too.
Has Tech ever won a hoodie yet? He hasn't won a hoodie yet, has he?
I don't think so.
And he ain't gonna win one tonight either. No.
What? Do you not have him on the list?
No, he's on there. Ooh, that was me. That wasn't me.
Oh, Bacardi can't win twice. Can't win twice.
She's not gonna.
Traveling man? Traveling man! Daniel Kaz was so close, dude. I thought it was going to be Daniel Kaz for sure.
Yeah.
Laura says, if Tech wins, his hoodie is mine. Larry Kirk says, I'm showing 56 in chat. We have multiple chats. So we have multiple places that you can watch this, Larry. So our restream shows us the true number, which is 75, because you got to remember we have people in the multiverse, people in YouTube, people on Twitch, and people on Facebook. So our total number right now across all those platforms is 75 people. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. How far did BR Sprite Guy says, how far does the hoodie have to travel to get to Traveling Man? Not that far.
I don't want to say where it is.
Not that far. He said Traveling Man says that's awesome. It is awesome. You deserve it, man. I'm glad you won. And we'll have more of this, guys. Giveaways for us is something that we'll always do here. We always have cool stuff. And thanks to awesome people that help us out and allow us to give these things away, like Troy Gillis and Felipe Lirios and virtual strangers and in dreams and game developers, and we couldn't do it without any of these people. So it's amazing.
And Traveler Man, you have another item coming to you, and I don't know what I did with the tracking number, but I'll try to find it.
Yes, you have a couple of items. So Travel Man has been very, very lucky the last couple of weeks because he's got flip-flops coming to him that we should be shipping out any day. There was a little delay on the flip-flops, Travel Man. We had to work on our design a little bit, and I had some issues working out how to get them. So Ashes to Ashes and Traveling Man's flip-flops should be on their way. And Traveling Man has a Bobo that he won, right? The Bobo?
Yep.
Yeah.
One from Todd that should be on his way soon. Todd has a tracking
It's
number
coming
on
from
that.
Canada, so
You'll get it in about 6 years. Eh?
Yeah.
Daniel Cass's last 3 spins, I was close. I know, man. I know.
So close.
It's coming. It's coming. Promise. Ask people like Mepper and Larry Kirk and there's a lot of Nibelheim and Bacardi B.
Been around forever and haven't won yet.
No, but all those people I think have won something. Paul Fennessy has won, and Sean O'Connell, and Dickel Salas Pineda, and Traveling Man, and Kubo 92 has won, and Kyle Kitchings has won, Hussein X has won, I Am Roots has won. So we have winners every week, and you will be one of those at one point. I promise. We give enough stuff away that you will definitely be one at some point.
I think so. Yeah. And if you haven't already, go enter the contests on our Facebook page because there is a crap load of prizes to be won there. And you can enter.
We're probably, don't quote me on this, I would say we're probably going to end up having 50. We'll probably end up having 50 different prizes between games, Quest 2, merchandise, products. We've got, M2 Pros. We've got Kiwi Elite straps. We've got Real Optics. Yep.
Lenses, 2 sets of lenses.
Lenses. Yep, 2 sets of lenses from the awesome Real Optics guys. So many cool things, and we're going to add more to it too. We have other stuff that we can add to it as well. It's going to be an amazing thing. It's going to celebrate Sidequest for the whole month of May. All right, Todd. What else do we got? Anything else we got to hit on?
Nope.
What do we got coming this week? What's the rest of the week? Yeah, right. So we have I have a video dropping tomorrow, guys, on the Rokid AR glasses. It's a good video. Please go check it out. We really appreciate it. Any support on watching videos really helps us a lot. We appreciate it's a good video. It's not too long. It's only about 25 minutes, and gives you a really good look at the Rokid AR glasses. And then content wise, I think we don't really have a lot going on.
Hockey VR is still going on right now. The contest for Hockey VR keys. We got 2 game keys and 2 of these hockey accessories that allow you to hook up your Quest to an actual hockey stick to try it out.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
It's actually really cool. We got a couple of those to give away. That goes till tomorrow. Next week, we also are going to try part 2 of working in VR.
If you saw part 1, I want to see part 2 to see how this goes. Oh, his head might melt.
Stay tuned.
It'd be funny. But we're going to do lots of live streams coming this week because there's not a lot of content to record and not a lot of new stuff coming out. So what we're going to do is we're going to live stream. We're going to be live streaming tomorrow night on Roots' Twitch channel. So go see Roots on Twitch. I'll be there with Roots for sure. And if we get into some multiplayer stuff, you'll probably see D and a few other people. We'll probably get into Fortnite at some point. We'll see Jim Hall and some of those amazing, cool people. But it's going to be a long, good stream tomorrow night. We're going to see a lot of VR. We're going to see a lot of marbles. We'll see a lot of fun. You get to hang out with us. Saturday, come see me on Saturday, streaming live. We're going to do some After the Fall. We're going to do some Death Horizons Reloaded with D.
I'm scared already.
It's
got to be in the daytime when the sun's out, because otherwise
That's true. That's true. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We're definitely going to do some After the Fall, hopefully from Death Horizons Reloaded if we can work it out. And maybe we'll get into some other stuff for the night. But it's going to be a good long stream night. And then we'll probably get into some streaming on Monday or Tuesday as well. We're going to do some more streaming because, like I said, there's not a lot of content. All right. So I will say,
stuff, though. I think we're going to get into some golf. I want to do some golf.
That's
Golf Plus or Walkabout or something like that. So
Walkabout. Yes, I've never played that multiplayer. I would like to do that.
Hell yeah. We just played some. We just played some Gamer Chick. It was so good. Maybe we'll invite Gamer Chick to come play with us so you guys can hang out. And she loved it, man. She's good at it too. She kicked our asses.
Yeah.
Root says we're starting with marbles, then Swarm, Risk of Rain 2 in VR, and then maybe some Fortnite. So yeah, we usually try and finish flat. It's nice to be able to get it, when you spend a lot of time in the headset, nice to be able to get out flat. I can see everybody, I can see chat. Roots can see chat. We can see and read and talk to everybody and You can see our beautiful faces, all right? But yeah, that's a good idea with the multiplayer tile. We're 100% going to do that. So, guys, that is it for our show. We'll say, please like the video. Everybody go and give a thumbs up to this video right now. Please give us a thumbs up. That really helps us. Please subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. And make sure you hit the bell, because if you don't hit the bell, you don't know when we go live and you don't know when we drop new content. And that is important because we have lots of stuff coming. Thank you very much for being here tonight. We appreciate it. For my buddy Todd right here and for D right here, I'm Eric. See you guys next week.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.